Okay, it says we're live. Should we test it?
Yeah,
Seems smart.
I would test it if I could. RJ?
Oh yeah,
It's up. I'm watching.
yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo! All right, we're
I don't
live.
know if I can't confirm whether or not there's sound because the sound on my computer doesn't work.
Okay, I guess I'll bite the bullet and listen to the sound. Although the sound might like come through. So
And our setup is incredibly scuffed,
yeah.
especially today.
Well, we'll
Let's just assume the sound is good.
yeah, that's the easiest way to do this. All right. So who?
I mean, you could mute your desktop audio on OBS.
But that's also you guys on my desktop because you're Discord.
Yeah, but so just do it.
Okay, I muted it on the podcast, so you're not coming through. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. RJ, drop us a like. What are you doing? Loser. Oh, I gotta turn you guys back on. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, no one heard that funny joke, RJ, so unfortunately.
The funny joke of RJ loudly.
Oh, holy shit! We have 3 likes, dudes.
Ooh.
Dang, dude.
Hold on, how many people are actually directly on the podcast?
3? So that adds up.
Oh!
I haven't even liked it because if I open something else.
What a cool coincidence!
Wait, he hasn't liked it? That's crazy. We actually.
No, I can't open.
How do we have 3 likes? I don't believe you. Okay, that's not. I need to be a better
I'm
host.
seeing 3 likes.
Okay.
Susan herself.
Yeah, Susan, whatever. Susan, CEO of YouTube, is here watching.
Yeah.
Thanks, Susan.
We appreciate the support. Okay, so who wants to go first? Oh wait, we didn't discuss any intro thing to riff about. But how was everyone's week?
It was okay. Well, actually, what happened?
Mm.
I went to a second wedding.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Before that, so that was wedding number 2, right after George's.
Didn't you have another wedding too, RJ, recently?
Yeah, I did.
It's wedding season.
It really is.
My wife's cousin. I also got invited to another wedding.
Damn.
You said no?
No. Yeah, I'm going.
I got offered.
You got invited
I'm going to all the weddings I get invited to.
But you didn't.
I'm going to all the weddings I get invited to.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I got offered to be a groomsman recently too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did you say yes?
Yeah, I did. And
Why you guys keep phrasing it like, oh, I got offered, and not like I accepted?
I don't know.
Groomsman for who? Groomsman for who?
My roommate. He's moving out now. He's moving in with his.
Oh, fucking duh!
Yeah.
Duh! My guy, of course.
Yeah.
I forgot he was getting married.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be another groomsman. I was RJ's groomsman as well.
Yeah.
Gonna be my second time around.
The first one was a burner one, a practice
Yeah.
training.
Yeah.
RJ has some moves out there on the dance floor though. He was cutting loose at my wedding. Well, you were there, right? Homie?
Dancing's fun.
Oh my god,
Dancing's fun, and I found the best way to get over embarrassment is to
Get drunk.
laugh at yourself.
Oh. No, that's not my style. My style is to let the alcohol do most of the leg work.
RJ had some moves. I especially loved when I was outside watching through like a window, and RJ was the only one on the dance floor. He somehow got like saddled with a child that was not his own, and he was just kind of vibing out there with the child.
Yeah.
Like caring.
It was.
I'm just like, how did this happen?
I sort of loved how at my wedding, we didn't really officially
wanted to hold the baby.
we didn't really officially have a first dance, but then me and April ended up April and the babies ended up being basically the first dance anyway, like first ones out there.
Yeah.
Do you remember the
What'd
song?
you say?
What was your first dance song?
Oh, I don't even remember when the song was playing because it wasn't an official first dance.
But but it is now, so that's going to forever be your song. I'm sorry to tell you, but you better figure that out.
Yeah. You gotta look
What
it
if it
up.
was like,
I thought our
what if it
bodies.
was like,
Damn it! I gave it
You
away.
gotta ask the photographer.
Yeah, I gave it away. I was gonna say. I said the word bodies, but I was gonna joke that our song is that one where it's like, "Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor."
Huh?
I was trying to come up with a funny song name that it could have been, and I literally just forgot all music that exists ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. It's semi-topical. Definitely not totally recent, but I watched the Lightyear movie.
Hmm.
Is it on Disney Plus now?
Yes. Which is part of why I assume part of why it did so poorly in theaters is because it came out on Disney Plus like immediately afterward.
Yeah.
Basically, like everyone knew it was going to come out on Disney Plus.
Yeah. That's the problem with Disney movies, like going forward, kind of at the box office, is like people are just gonna assume that it's eventually gonna be on Disney Plus, so might as well wait.
Wait,
Yeah.
how quickly was it released on Disney Plus? Like a week, a month?
I'm not entirely sure because I don't think I watched it right away, but I have no idea when it released in theaters. So
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't know, but I don't think it was very long.
Mm.
At least a couple months. I think
It
at
might
least
have been simultaneous release, but I could be wrong.
Well, it's been out for a little while.
yeah. I
Yeah.
was gonna say. It's been
I mean,
at
I
least
watched it like 2 weeks ago.
No, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
since early summer, I'm pretty sure it's been out.
Yeah.
Because I know people have been getting
Early
mad.
summer, really?
Because people have been getting mad about it for like, like when that wave of people getting mad about it, that was like 2 months ago or something.
Uh-huh.
No, I think it might.
You
be
can people get mad at things on just on trailers
that is
alone,
true.
though.
That is true. Let's see, Buzz.
Tons of people get mad at stuff without ever seeing it or anything like that.
Yeah, that's the best part. To have an unfounded opinion on.
Yeah,
something.
June 17th.
Yeah.
June 17th. It was like 3 months
Oh
ago.
wow.
That makes sense.
So it must have been because I think it somewhat recently released on Disney Plus.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
maybe they do give it like 3 months or whatever.
Yeah, but still, everyone knows it's coming to Disney
Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah.
And do you think you could convince your kids to be like, "Oh no, it's not in the theater that's near us. Sorry, you're gonna have to wait for it to come out on streaming, just so they don't have to drag their kids to the theater and have to deal with that."
Yeah.
Especially so you don't have to pay for like the extra tickets of the kids and like
$12 for candy.
yeah.
Yeah. I saw a movie recently that I thought was pretty good. It was kind of like full of like gory action, but still managed to be like funny and entertaining. It was Bullet Train. It was kind of like almost Tarantino-esque. But yeah, but it was pretty enjoyable.
I like Tarantino stuff. I'd like to watch more of it.
Like, it reminded me of Kill Bill a
Everything
little
I've
bit.
seen of his is good. God, Kill Bill is so fucking good.
Yeah, I love Kill Bill.
Wait, what was the movie called?
Bullet Train?
Is it old?
No, it just came out. It's got like it's got Brad Pitt. Yeah, Brad Pitt is the sort of titular character.
I don't know if I saw ads for this or not.
Yeah, I saw trailers for it.
Brad Pitt is Bullet Train?
Yeah, he is the Bullet Train.
It's like Thomas the Tank Engine, but it's Brad Pitt's face on a big train.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt is Bullet Train.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, it's like Thomas the Tank Engine, except it's just Brad Pitt's face.
I literally just said that.
Oh, sorry.
That was like word for word. When okay.
I spaced out. I spaced out.
Whoa, George, that's a really funny joke.
I know.
My audience a little not as crisp as usual.
Really good one, George.
I'm not a voice in your head. I'm still here.
Yeah, you sound a little robotic today, so it's
It's kind of hard to recognize you as human. You know what I mean?
So I just like, oh, I'm not listening to that weird machine talk. I'm gonna do my own brain thinky stuff, and that's what I did.
There.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try to whisper like good habits.
Yeah, not generally a fan of when machines talk.
Yeah. All right.
Do you think I would have a good Alexa voice?
Just like have instructions show up if I'm like using you for a task.
Yeah.
I need you to direct me or say thank you.
Yeah. So, Ryobi.
Could I convince you to not have me go first in the case that I get?
Let's do George's first.
Okay, I'll do mine first. That's fine. Sounds fun. Okay, I'm doing an ice cream bracket. Let's see what happens. I hope it's not like timed. Okay, progress. Cool. It doesn't look like it's timed.
It shouldn't be timed.
Yeah.
Why would it be timed?
I don't know. Okay, winner. Well, I guess we just have to pick a winner. We don't have to. We don't have to worry about score.
Should we? Do you want us to like call one flavor out right now? That's gonna go all the way. Well, no, because I think that'll influence our decisions. Because then we'll vote for that one.
Yeah. Okay, and the seeds are also just completely random, so pay no attention to the seeds. It's not like mint chocolate chip is the underdog in some way.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's not cropping very well on my screen. Give me 1 second. Gotta do some last minute.
Okay, I'm gonna get my vote in.
Okay.
No.
Mint chip is kind of overrated.
You gotta wait for the bracket. Wait for the bracket to shake out. It all depends on who it's up against.
We're doing mint chip and Rocky Road. He's just gotta resize the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't see it because I can't pull up anything. So you gotta tell me.
Oh, I see. That's fair.
How many flavors do you have? 16?
32.
32.
Oh.
Okay, first round is Rocky Road and I should be I'm just interrupting myself, which is great. I should be saying these out loud, so me and RJ were talking about keeping up the appeal of the podcast as just auditory and when you have both. So I should make a habit of reading out everything. Anyway, round 1 is Rocky Road versus Mint Chip. Or Mint Chocolate Chip, sorry. Excuse me. Now we'll debate.
Mint chocolate chip.
We'll debate, and then we will each cast one vote, and whichever flavor gets 2 or 3 will be declared the winner.
Okay. May I posit a suggestion?
Yes.
I think we alternate who goes first, and then we kind of just sequentially give our opinions. And that's like, all right, George goes, then RJ goes, then I go.
Okay.
And then we vote. So like, say
your piece. So does anyone want to take this one? Well, who wants to go first on this one?
I'm not a huge fan of mint, so I'm going to go with Rocky Road.
I can't remember exactly what's in a Rocky Road.
It's let's see, chocolate, ice cream, marshmallow, and what?
It's some nut that may or may not be covered in chocolate. I think I want to say walnuts. I think it would, if it was peanuts, I would remember it better. But I think walnut is like a common nut in ice cream. I want to say it's walnuts.
Yeah, it's like chocolate nuts.
Do they try to do anything with the graham cracker bits?
Yeah, walnuts.
And
walnuts, I think, is
and marshmallow.
Marshmallows and walnuts.
Marshmallow, chocolate, and
ice
walnuts.
Cream with marshmallow and walnuts.
Yeah, I definitely go with mint chocolate chip in this one. There are just so many better nuts that you can do in ice cream. Peanuts.
Yeah.
Pistachios. Hell, even almonds. So.
Why? Okay.
And I don't.
Should I do with Rocky Road though?
My vote's mint chocolate chip. Ryobi?
Should I give my own bit, or should I, if one of us wants to comment on somebody else's comment, should we do that first, or should we just do 1, 2, 3?
Just fucking go. Just fucking go, my guy.
Yeah, just. Okay. I guess both.
Just fucking riff.
I didn't
fucking let it fly.
There's nothing in this.
I'm gonna talk now, okay?
No. Yeah, go ahead.
Why the walnut hate? Walnuts are a great nut in like sweet things like brownies. I feel like that's probably the most common option. I feel like peanuts can have a strong flavor.
Yeah, good flavor.
No,
Kind of the same.
peanut is the ice cream nut.
Also pecans.
No other nut compares
Butter pecan. Even pecans
as
are
an
better.
ice cream nut.
Walnuts are they're basic.
I feel like I rate them the same. I
They
wouldn't
don't
say
have
one's
much of a flavor. They're kind of like the celery of nuts.
Yeah, they are like the celery of nuts.
Yeah.
They have a
In
flavor.
fact,
Yeah, but it's not like an it's not like
you add them
almond
to-
or peanut butter or something.
you add them for the texture.
Pistachios.
And when you have other flavors, you don't want it to like mix with when the current.
The texture isn't even very good.
Yeah, walnut. I don't think walnut is.
I still think
A
Rocky
great
Road's gonna
texture.
win. So, I mean, I'm defending a dead horse here, but I love me some mint chocolate chip.
Okay, I'm definitely in the mint chocolate chip camp, but I feel like Rocky Road as an ice cream. When you say you have something that's mint chocolate chip, it's like, okay, it's mint ice cream and like chocolate chips, and you could maybe kind of switch up like the texture of the chips and how big they are, because sometimes it's like the
Yeah,
standard like chip shape where it's like rounded with the little
Yeah.
flop at the top, or
Yeah.
it's like actual like I don't know, small oblong rectangles or something like that. That's really the most I see it get switched up, or maybe
Uh-huh.
it's like cookie bits instead.
You can
But,
get like mint chocolate chunk where you get like really fat pieces of chocolate.
you can also do like
Yeah.
a baby. You can also do like a baby of 32 and 12. So it's like mint cookies and cream or whatever. That's really good.
Huh.
Yeah,
I've
so
never
I
seen
think-
that.
I've had it before.
I
It's
see
real
a
good.
lot more variations that are still called Rocky Road.
Yeah, that is true. There's a lot of different Rocky
Because the
Roads.
ingredients are not listed in the name, so they feel like they can have more freedom with it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think I see a lot more, when I see Rocky Road, it's not just marshmallows and walnuts, it's other stuff. And it's
Yeah, like
usually
caramel is
the
usually
flavors
in it.
yeah, they put more effort into it. But
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if that's not in the spirit of this bracket.
Yeah. Like,
If
I'm
it's
not
all
even
the
saying
Rocky
Rocky Road is bad. I just slightly, my vote goes to mint chocolate chip. But you guys make some good points.
I would order mint chocolate chip over Rocky Road, but I think I might have to go with Rocky Road being the better ice cream flavor just
Okay.
because it's more and it has like a little bit more variation in texture.
Winner of
There's
round
a lot more
one.
in Rocky Road.
Winner of round. I'm gonna have it say one just because it looks less weird.
It's criminal that mint chocolate chip went down this early, but that's just how the seeds.
Yeah, it just got.
Yeah.
I got a hard level one. I mean, if it was up against cotton candy, mint chocolate chip would have smacked it. Let's be honest.
Mint chocolate chip is probably my go-to.
Yeah.
Recognize that first off, it's not widely appealing. Some people just straight up don't like mint ice cream, and
Yeah.
two, Rocky Road, you can get a lot of variation with it.
Rum
You gotta be-
raisin. Sorry. I thought you were done. That's my bad. Okay, I was just gonna say next round is Rum Raisin versus Superman. The Rocky Road wins the first round.
Now I've never had rum raisin, but it sounds good as fuck.
Yeah, I can kind of imagine what it would taste like. Just kind of like sweet,
Yeah.
fruity with little raisins in it. I would imagine, right?
Yeah. As long as the raisins don't get like hard, I can't see a downside to rum raisin.
Yeah, it does sound good, but I've never had it, so I'm gonna give my vote to Superman. Superman's all right. It's okay.
What is Superman?
You've never had Superman?
What?
Oh, he's not gonna know what Blue Moon is then for sure.
Is this a flavor or a brand?
It's a flavor.
What? What the fuck?
Do they not have
Is this a
Superman ice
Midwest-
cream in
Is
Boston?
this a fucking Michigan thing?
Is this a Midwest
No,
thing? I think
no
you guys might
way.
be- I've
No
never heard.
way.
What does it look like?
Like a bunch of
Describe.
different colors. It looks like Play-Doh almost.
Yeah, it looks like Play-Doh.
I'm putting it
Like-
on the screen, which won't help
like
you, but
birthday
I feel like for helping the viewers. Here's
Describe what
Superman.
it tastes like. What's in it?
It's
There is like it's like
kind
all
of
ice cream.
like-
It's mostly sweet. There's like I think there's a lemon flavor.
It's kind of like a fruitier
There's-
birthday cake. It's like a bunch of different fruit flavors, kind of. But it tastes artificial in a way. I don't know how to describe it.
So it's a bunch of artificial fruit flavors in one ice cream. thing.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Basically.
What is the coloring? It's rainbow.
Yeah, it's like
It's like-
rainbow.
Yeah, it's
It's
red, blue,
Like
and
vanilla with
yellow.
rain-
It's red, blue, and yellow.
I keep pulling it up on
Sounds
stream,
like
but you can't see the stream.
It sounds like a shittier Neapolitan.
Yellow
Kind
seems like it's
of.
usually vanilla. Red seems like it's usually cherry, and blue seems like it's usually Blue Moon.
Yeah.
Why is it? What is Blue Moon? That's a beer.
It's kind of like a creamier blueberry almost.
It's almost lemony.
Yeah.
It's like a very high sugar lemon.
Hmm.
That doesn't sound.
It's like an extremely sweet lemon.
I can see it having its place, but that doesn't sound super appealing to me. Granted, I don't like rum raisin, but I think rum raisin's a better flavor just based on hearing the description.
So is rum raisin winning this one?
I know people who have ordered rum raisin. I don't think I know people who have ordered Superman. Sorry, Superman.
Okay.
That's insane to me.
Fair enough. I guess it's
that
just
you've
not
never
a
heard of
Boston thing.
Superman.
Okay. Cookie dough versus raspberry ripple. For me, this is easy. Cookie dough is one of my all-time favorite ice creams. I love just eating actual cookie dough out of the fridge. So of course I love it in ice cream. It's fantastic. It's a great texture, and I love the little chips in it.
I'm going with raspberry ripple. I don't like cookie dough ice cream.
And I love the good, like, just the texture that breaks up the ice cream, just in general, like the dough. It's great. It's amazing. And you love it. You love to do different varieties with it too, but I won't count that because it's just a straight cookie dough. But even just straight cookie dough is great.
I feel like the cookie dough kind of gets too hard.
I don't find cookie dough getting
frozen
that hard.
in ice cream.
RJ, sell me on raspberry ripple because I can kind of guess what it is, but that's not.
I think it's a vanilla ice cream with like a raspberry syrup swirl kind of a thing.
I was picturing like a raspberry ice cream with a raspberry syrup ripple, but it could be either.
Where'd you get the?
That's what I get when I look it up.
This is your list, George.
Well, I got it from a website, and there's multiple pictures. Like some of them are vanilla, like he's saying, but some of them are like a fruity ice cream as well as a fruity ripple.
Oh, okay. So it depends.
Yeah,
it can be both.
Yeah,
I see. I retract. So
I go with raspberry ripple.
I
like fruit.
I agree with RJ that I think you can have bad cookie dough ice cream.
That's true.
Depending on like what kind, like where you get it from, or like the consistency of like the cookie dough chunks. And sometimes that you can just have like whatever, a very kind of, you can have just like whatever leftover base vanilla flavor that they had left in the freezer to throw it, and they threw in cookie dough pieces and call it a day. I think you can also have pretty good cookie dough ice cream, and I know a lot of people who like that's their favorite.
Also don't find cookie dough and vanilla to gel together particularly well as flavors.
Vanilla and chocolate and cookies? I mean,
vanilla and chocolate, yeah, but like cookie dough
cookies and milk, dude.
Yeah, vanilla is basically just sugared milk.
Yeah.
And that's like the combination is cookies and milk. I think I'd take the L on that one, RJ. You're wrong.
I mean, I knew I would.
The raspberry one sounds okay, but I think I gotta go with cookies and
Woo! Cookie dough wins. Screw you, raspberry ripple. Eggnog and butterscotch, both Christmassy sort of winter flavors, going head to head in the first round.
Both flavors I don't super care for too.
I like butterscotch better than eggnog.
Yeah, I think I'd go with butterscotch over eggnog.
Wow, that's a quick round. Butterscotch already looking like the strong lead in this one. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, what do you say? What do you say, Ryo?
Keep the conversation going. It's not over.
Maybe you can sway me.
No, I was gonna say these. I know this is randomly decided. These sound like two very similar flavor profiles, honestly.
Yeah, I just shuffled it, so they got unlucky.
Kind of off.
I almost wonder if I would prefer eggnog ice cream. I'm going to say butterscotch because I prefer butterscotch flavor, but I wonder if I would actually prefer eggnog just because I imagine butterscotch is a strong flavor to have just undiluted for like a whole like cone of ice cream.
Yeah. I always do cup, but yeah.
Yeah.
Cones
Whereas
are losers.
I imagine
Cones
eggnog
are
might be
losers.
eggnog might be more tolerable in large portions.
Yeah, a lot of these, if I haven't had the ice cream, I just go with latte. It's like I've had butterscotch and eggnog lattes, and I prefer butterscotch. So
Wait, I'm sorry. So you guys are both for butterscotch then?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I can't say I'm particularly. I'm trying not to play favorites, but in this case, I don't really particularly like either of those flavors. So I'll trust your
What do you
judgment.
mean? Don't play favorite? This is literally a favorites playing game.
Well, then I
What are
would.
you on about?
You have to think objectively.
No, you don't.
Flavor is fairly
you have to think
subjective.
subjectively and then yell at everyone for being wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is why
Okay.
this is good. We have a balance of judgment.
True. Different
And
strats.
that even adds even more validity to this game.
And I am going to declare a winner between the three of us at the end of this too. So
Neapolitan.
play hard. Neapolitan
I
and
wonder who
pumpkin.
it'll be.
Neapolitan and pumpkin, definitely pumpkin, 100% pumpkin. Fall boy all the way. Love me some pumpkin. Pumpkin's going all the way to the top. The Cinderella story of this bracket.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Pumpkin is my favorite pie, but I don't care for it in a lot of other things.
I love it as a sweet flavor, like in coffees and lattes, cappuccinos, scones, muffins, pies.
Neapolitan's good. I think I would.
Neapolitan is gross. I don't like chocolate and strawberry.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. We were talking about this before the podcast started, like before you got here. I don't really care for the fruit chocolate combination. Like we were talking about Black Forest, which I didn't include on this list, but is like chocolate and cherry ice cream. And I don't care for fruit chocolate combo. Even outside of ice cream, like I don't like strawberries dipped in chocolate or things like that. The only exception is like chocolate covered raisins are okay.
What about chocolate and banana?
I don't like banana at all, so.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I'm a picky
I think I'd
boy.
just rather get other stuff. It's not that I don't like them.
Yeah. So
my vote's for Neapolitan.
No! Boo! Neapolitan is boring. It's just like plop the three most popular flavors next to each other and call it a day.
I don't think strawberries.
That would be
well, I mean,
vanilla,
like classic
chocolate, and
I mean, like the
Alright,
three
hold on.
classic flavors. Sorry.
Let's try to search my computer real quick. Hold on.
I mean, pumpkin
Fuck
is.
me. I just saw 3 and 30. 3 and 30 has two of my absolute favorite. The 3 and 30 has two of my absolute favorite ice cream flavors. Moose Tracks and Black Raspberry.
I wonder which one.
God. I hate that.
I wonder which one I'm gonna choose for banana versus salted caramel. Literally, like my David and Goliath. Banana being the David.
Yeah.
This time, Goliath is actually gonna win.
Yeah.
All right, Ryobi, are you back? We need your vote. You're literally the tiebreaker. We're having some technical difficulties with Ryobi.
Sorry, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Am I still a robot?
No, you're better.
No, you're better.
Woo!
Okay, so what is your vote? Neapolitan versus pumpkin.
I think Neapolitan's probably the better flavor, but if I was going, maybe I'll jump into RJ's boat a bit. I would be more likely to try pumpkin because I know what I'm getting with Neapolitan. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. It's not. It's I guess classic, like you said. I think I'd rather get other stuff, but with pumpkin, it's a little bit more of a novelty.
Yeah.
So I think I'm leaning towards if Neapolitan was up against something else. I think it's not a bad flavor in it by any case, but I think I'm gonna go pumpkin this time.
The underdog pumpkin pulls through against Neapolitan in the first round. Next first round matchup: butter pecan against cookies and cream. I gotta go with the.
I'm gonna
It's
go
almost
with-
basic, but
I think I'm gonna go with BP.
I like BP.
Butter pecan.
But cookies and cream is just so solid. The reason I'm gonna go with cookies and cream is because its floor is so high. Like its ceiling isn't amazing, but it's hard to fuck up cookies and cream ice cream. Like most of the time, it's at least okay.
Doesn't that mean the floor is high?
Yeah,
It's hard
sorry,
to mess
sorry.
up.
That's what I meant to say. I spoke.
It's hard to have bad
I
cookies
missed-
and cream.
Yeah,
I know what you're
exactly.
doing.
Yeah.
The floor, the ceiling isn't very high, but the floor is high. Yeah. So that's my reasoning for going with cookies and cream.
To me, I think it's kind of just a worse cookie dough, if I'm honest.
That is true.
Wait,
Yeah.
That is true.
Does cookies and cream encompass like vanilla ice cream with like Oreo bit mixed in?
That's
Is that
what it is.
technically
Yeah.
cookies and cream?
Yeah,
That's basically what it is.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Usually the Oreo bits are so small that
Yeah.
they're like undetectable texture.
Okay, then there's a difference. If I was gonna go to like DQ and get like a Blizzard and it was like an Oreo Blizzard, that's good.
Yeah,
If it was like a cookies and cream thing where it's like they're so spread incredibly thin, I feel like I'm just eating grainy ice cream, then that's kind of garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, what was
Even
it
the
again? I
grainy
don't
ice cream, like I don't think is that bad. Like in my opinion. That's what I
Yeah.
was sort of saying with the
What
high,
was the,
the high
what was the
floor.
other thing? Butter pecan? I don't really like butter pecan,
Butter
but I
pecan.
think it's better than cookies. I think I don't like cookies and cream more.
Okay, butter pecan pulls
Butter
out.
pecan is the winner.
That's kind of an underdog victory as well. Cookies cream is a very popular flavor. All right, fudge brownie versus cotton candy. People are gonna start to realize my palate, but I'm gonna go with fudge brownie here. I love the chocolatey, gooey
I'm
stuff.
also gonna go with fudge brownie. Not a huge fan of stuffed chocolatey ice creams.
Mm-hmm. I am.
The most, but cotton candy is
It's too sweet.
Pretty dog.
cotton
Yeah.
candy. Cotton candy is a sin.
Yeah, it's too
it's-
just basically just artificial sugar flavor.
Um,
It's not that great as a snack, and it's kind of worse as an ice cream somehow.
Yeah.
No. That there is truly nothing worse than cotton
Candy.
candy, the actual cotton candy.
Yeah.
There's truly nothing worse.
No, I mean,
Making an ice cream is an improvement, but not enough. But you're making ice cream significantly worse, and making cotton candy only a little bit better.
I realize I can do this.
Here's my thought process. Sorry, George.
Oh,
But if there's ice cream on the table and I get cotton candy ice cream, I get sad because I could have had literally any other flavor.
Yeah.
But if I was given the choice between cotton candy ice cream and cotton candy, I would pick cotton candy ice cream. So I understand your point.
So we all said fudge brownie, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I realized I
Fudge
could
brownie
just make the
absolutely
scores.
blew out the competition.
Yeah. Realized I can make the scores our votes, and we didn't 3-0 anything else, right? Everything else was
Yeah.
someone abstaining. Or not abstaining,
Yeah.
but
Wait, are we saying whoever agreed with
Disagreeing.
other people more?
No, I'm just keeping track of. I was just gonna randomly say that I won out of the three of us because I was the
Yeah,
host.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
I'm-
thought was going to
I'm-
happen.
Yeah. So,
All right, we've
but I'm just
Yeah.
keeping track so we can remember what like 3-0'd anything, if anything.
All right, let's
Yeah.
forget we agreed that George is going to win at the end. Okay, let's.
Yeah. Blue Moon versus Coffee / Mocha. Blue Moon is just
Blue
part
Moon-
of Superman, which you don't know what that is. So sorry, Ray.
Blue
okay?
Moon.
It sounds
Blue
okay.
Moon was my absolute go-to as a kid. Coffee is easily one of the best flavors of ice cream.
Yeah,
Absolutely
coffee might be
dunks
my
on Blue
absolute
Moon. Coffee
favorite.
slaps.
Yeah,
Coffee's
coffee is just
easy-
amazing. I'm a coffee
easy
addict in
top-
general.
Easy top 3
Yeah.
base for me. I like
Yeah,
I like ice cream
yeah,
with
for
stuff mixed
sure.
in it, but it's like coffee ice cream with stuff in it, and that's like ooh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, coffee. No.
Coffee doesn't get
Wait, so
Doesn't
you're saying
get,
you like coffee?
coffee doesn't
Ryobi?
get chocked full of stuff nearly often enough.
Yeah, I love going to
yeah.
Ben and Jerry's and like or not Ben and Jerry's. Is it Ben and Jerry's? What?
You're talking Cold Stone? Where they mix stuff?
Cold Stone. Yes, thank you. Not Ben and Jerry's. I
Stone's
love
sponsored.
going to Cold Stone and getting like coffee and then shoving like peanut butter cups and
Yeah.
fudge on it and shit.
Oh, tell me more, George.
Oh yeah. But okay, so you're saying you like coffee ice cream?
Coffee
Ryobi?
wins all the way.
Yeah, coffee ice cream on its own
That's
is already
surprising.
pretty
Just
good.
because you just because you don't like.
Oh no,
coffee.
it's the best. It's no, don't get me wrong. It's the best parts of coffee. It's a
Mhm.
crap ton of milk and sugar added into it.
Yeah, yeah,
With the coffee flavor, it's the best part.
yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, Moose Tracks against Black Raspberry. I gotta go Moose Tracks on this one. Great chocolatey.
I gotta go. I think I
puppy.
gotta go Moose Tracks as well. I think Black Raspberry is, I think, my third favorite ice cream on this entire list, behind Moose Tracks and coffee.
But it got paired up against one of them.
It got paired up against Moose Tracks.
Yeah.
Which is like, honestly, Moose Tracks is
could
like,
win.
you have to try hard to stuff ice cream better than Moose Tracks.
Yeah.
Like, vanilla ice cream is the best ice cream to stuff into. Lots of chocolate and also peanut butter. That's like the best. Those are the best things to put in ice cream.
Can you describe Moose Tracks for me?
What?
What?
I've heard it before, and I've definitely seen it on menus. I don't know
It's
that. I
got-
wouldn't say it's common enough that I know the composition down pat.
It's got like
It's vanilla
peanut butter
ice
cup,
cream with like fudge
fudge swirls.
and peanut butter cups in it.
Did you
Yeah.
say peanut butter cups twice, RJ?
No, I said peanut
No.
butter cups the
Okay.
first time.
So vanilla ice cream, fudge, whatever, fudge swirl, and peanut butter cup. Just those three.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
That
see.
sounds
So
okay.
vanilla, lots of chocolate, and peanut butter cups.
Yeah, Myers Purple Cow is chocolate ice cream with fudge-filled cups and famous Moose Tracks fudge. So
That's just chocolate.
Yeah,
Chocolate. That's a triple chocolate Moose Track.
Yeah.
That's a triple chocolate. I think that's a variant of the Moose Track.
Okay,
That's
here
not
we
a
go.
Moose Track.
This is a better example. Wait, where did it's fudge peanut butter cup swirled through vanilla ice cream. That's like sort of
Yeah.
the standard.
Yeah.
And then you can also add extra stuff on top of that.
That's the
And people
fucking
often
bomb.
do.
I think
Sort of like Rocky Road, how people will add and make it their own and stuff like that all the time. So
Oh, that's a fair point. That makes it a little more versatile. I think Black Raspberry is probably the. I'm trying to think before I say it. It might be the best like fruit ice cream, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I don't-
absolutely.
I don't really.
Black raspberry. Black raspberry fucks. I love
I
black
wouldn't.
raspberry.
I wouldn't really order. I don't typically order it myself, but I definitely recognize it as like a pretty good flavor. I think I would probably give it the edge over Moose Tracks. Barely. Well, it depends how often is Moose Tracks kind of like improv on like Rocky Road is.
like every time, every place, I swear, is
I
a
feel like I gotta
little
give it
bit
to
different.
Moose- I don't really. I don't think the
Really? I
base-
feel like Moose Tracks is almost always the same.
I think if I got peanut,
It's like
if I wanted,
almost always basically the same, but they'll always like some places will have it in chocolate ice cream. Some people will have caramel in it. Some places will,
Mhm.
you know, like I even saw one that was like with cookie dough as well. So it's like they'll mix it up with Moose Tracks.
My wife likes to get one that's like a mint chocolate version
That's
with
interesting.
mint cups in it.
Oh, interesting. That
So
sounds
it's really
good.
just mint and chocolate,
yeah,
but you get a lot more chocolate than you do in mint chip,
yeah,
which makes it
yeah,
better than mint chip.
yeah. Okay, right.
Black
Final answer.
raspberry also usually comes with at least some amount of chocolate, if not a decent amount of chocolate in it.
Oh wait, no, that's a fair point. Okay, I forgot it wasn't uniform. I think I might give it to Black Raspberry in this case, just because it has some variety. Then. And I
Okay.
think if I was going, I think there's better peanut butter mixed ice cream things than Moose Tracks. I think
I
if you were
don't
going
think
for that
so.
combination.
Moose Tracks is the best peanut butter mix. I mean, it could do with more peanut butter, but oh my gosh.
Yeah, I feel like if you want a peanut butter like mixed ice cream, I think you'd pick something a little more peanut butter heavy. I feel like people who like that flavor love it, and they want to basically be eating like cold Reese's cups.
What I've done once at Cold Stone was basically just get Moose Tracks, but with peanut butter base ice cream, which was really good.
Mhm.
So it's not just.
I would
vanilla.
love to
There's
have
no,
Moose
there's
Tracks.
no rules.
with
Wait a minute.
double.
Well. Like at Cold Stone, you can make your own ice cream. Like you can say every single
you
ingredient.
don't order
Yeah.
moose
You were
tracks.
going off menu.
He just had
Yeah,
the moose
yeah.
tracks ingredients
with peanut butter
Yeah,
ice cream.
it's not a bad flavor. I think black raspberry is probably I might just give it to black raspberry.
All
in
right.
this
Well,
case.
Moose Track still wins with 2-1.
Yeah.
But anyway, next round: banana versus salted caramel. Who will come out on top?
Banana's my go-to for this one.
No, salted caramel is literally it's the go-to for mixing savory and sweet with ice cream. Salted caramel is the only one on this list that serves that purpose, besides maybe pistachio and coffee. But besides those,
Salted caramel against what?
banana ice cream.
I don't think banana ice cream. I forget. I don't even have strong opinions at salted caramel. I think it's pretty, especially if it's not mixed with anything else. But banana ice cream, yeah. No, I don't. I wouldn't really order banana.
Okay, dope. Salted caramel wins. Suck it, banana. You
Damn it.
loser. Salted caramel. It's going all the way. That raving review in the first
It
round.
is not going all the way.
Peanut butter cup versus red velvet.
Peanut butter cup?
Yes.
Sounds like
What is
the better
peanut butter
Moose Tracks.
cup?
Like peanut butter ice cream with peanut butter cups in it.
Okay, so peanut
Yeah.
butter ice cream.
Yeah, peanut butter.
Versus peanut butter
ice cream
versus
with peanut
red
butter cups in
velvet.
it. You idiot.
Okay.
And red velvet. Red velvet.
Versus
Oh,
red
this is
velvet.
hard for me. This is one of the hardest rounds yet for me. Someone else go. Convince
I
me.
think
This is
peanut- I
also
think that-
hard for me because I don't have a huge. I'm not huge on either one of these.
What you?
I think
you,
peanut butter fills more of a niche than red velvet does. I think people who would order red velvet are
What
a
you
lot.
love Moose Tracks, but you don't like peanut butter cup ice cream? That's
Yeah, this
Peanut
sounds
butter,
like
peanut butter ice cream is too much peanut butter.
I disagree. But you can always put chocolate fudge on a peanut butter. But it just says peanut butter cup ice cream, so it could be chocolate ice cream with peanut butter cups in it.
yeah. Are you or just making up the rules now?
Well, it's just peanut butter cup ice cream. It's ice cream with peanut butter cups in it, which is amazing. But so is red velvet.
The ice cream, the flavor of the ice cream is super important.
Fine, chocolate.
It's the most important part.
Fine,
Then
chocolate.
why don't we have
Go onto
peanut butter ice
Wikipedia.
cream on
I'm
here?
gonna go onto Wikipedia and find what the most common. What's the picture show? Go by the picture or something.
I'm pretty sure it showed chocolate. I'm gonna look up peanut butter cup.
I'm pretty sure you don't know because you didn't you didn't pay attention.
Okay, it's coming up with vanilla, not chocolate, but still. We'll say it's vanilla.
I still
then.
give it the edge over.
Red velvet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's a 3-0 anyway.
It beats red velvet unless it's peanut butter ice cream.
Yeah.
I think if it's peanut butter ice cream, it still beats red velvet.
Yeah, so do I. So
I
either
would
way,
rather have it
either
not-
way,
I'd rather have
it
it not be
beats.
peanut butter ice cream, but I think it still beats red velvet.
Yeah. So either way, it'd be a 2-1 in that case. S'mores versus strawberry. Gotta go s'mores all the way. S'mores are an iconic flavor.
S'mores. Strawberry, honestly,
Strawberry's boring.
bad.
S'mores is basically
Not
just
bad,
like,
but boring.
Strawberry is
S'mores is like the
my
vanilla
opinion.
vanilla base for Rocky Road. Kinda. It's kind of fills that same niche. So I think it's a equally strong contender. So definitely definitely s'mores over strawberry.
All right, 3-0 again. We're zooming through these now. Cherry versus chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. I don't like cherries that much.
I'm not familiar enough with cherry ice cream to say one way or the other on cherry because there are some cherry flavors I hate
Mm-hmm.
and some cherry flavors I like. A lot. And chocolate chip I'm very neutral on. I think I would have without tasting it, I would have to say chocolate chip because cherry could be like the horrible artificial like candy cherry flavor, which
Yeah,
I
like
think
Jolly
is,
Rancher candy.
It could be all over
cherry.
the place. But
the second
bottom-
worst
bottom is
thing.
the abyss.
Yeah, it's the second worst kind of food in existence immediately after cotton candy.
Yeah.
Artificial cherry.
Are you also saying
Yeah.
chocolate chip, Roby?
A lot of
Yeah.
people like cough syrup though.
Ugh.
I don't think chocolate chip is necessarily a strong contender. I don't know. for me, the mint and mint chocolate chip makes it a million times better than like just regular vanilla and chocolate chips.
I
So
agree.
I don't think chocolate chip is particularly strong, but I think I'd still get it over cherry.
I agree. I agree with all of what you said,
And
basically.
this seating is all over the place. But
Yeah.
I know it's random, but it's criminal that
Chocolate versus vanilla?
chocolate chip got out over mint chocolate chip.
Chocolate versus vanilla? No
In the
fucking
first
way.
round, chocolate versus vanilla. Holy crap.
Are we talking about? Is it just base or like what is better to like mix stuff
Base.
into or
Yeah,
so
like
it's just
like
chocolate or
if I
vanilla?
was
We're rating
just eating
base.
so base as a mix in or just on its own?
I think it's got to be chocolate
I
ice
think
cream versus
on it-
vanilla
I
ice
think we
cream, not
have
how
to-
good it combines with other
Okay,
things.
if it's not
Yeah.
a mix in, then chocolate. If it is a mix in, vanilla. For me.
I think
So
for
I
me
guess
it's
I'm voting
vanilla
chocolate.
either way.
Oh, okay.
I agree with George's kind of train of thought, but I think I still give it to chocolate because I recognize that vanilla is really good for mix-ins. I will still go for chocolate personally, even for mixing sometimes. And vanilla, I think, is probably more versatile.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I voted for the
My thing for
standalone.
vanilla,
especially in the
my
head-to-head,
thing for
especially in the
vanilla
head-to-head.
is vanilla doesn't make me nearly as thirsty.
Yeah,
after
chocolate doesn't
consuming.
make me thirsty, so.
Oh my god, chocolate makes me very thirsty.
It's just melts in your mouth though. Just drink the ice cream, man.
Yeah, you fool. You're drinking already. You're basically drinking chocolate milk.
Yeah.
It's like saying Gatorade makes me thirsty. Get out of here.
You know, I feel like I sometimes didn't drink like water after drinking Gatorade.
Well, chocolate won because me and Ryo, we both voted for chocolate. I kind of
chocolate.
skipped
Yeah.
over that.
Chocolate.
Okay. Pistachio
Probably
and
not.
strawberry cheesecake. This isn't even a contest. Strawberry cheesecake is amazing as a flavor.
Aren't you going on and on about pistachio?
No, I just said that they're a better nut than a walnut, which
I've
they
never
are.
had pistachio ice cream.
You
or
haven't? It's pretty
strawberry
good.
cheesecake ice cream.
What? How? How have you not had strawberry cheesecake?
Pistachio is classic, but I wouldn't say strawberry cheesecake is common.
What? What? This is a common flavor.
I've definitely seen it on menus, but I don't think I would.
I cannot
I
believe
don't
you.
think it would come to mind.
I'm gonna say
This is not-
pistachio so I can fight with George.
This is
Wait,
such
no,
an.
I don't.
It's such
I
an
don't have
iconic
If I had,
flavor. It's such an
genuinely,
iconic flavor.
if it was like, if someone was like, you can choose pistachio or strawberry cheesecake, I'd be like, oh, I've been wanting to try pistachio. Strawberry cheesecake doesn't deeply interest me.
Then you're high. It's great flavor as a muffin. It's a great flavor as a drink. It's a great flavor as an ice cream, and it's a great flavor as a cheesecake.
I think its best flavor is as a cheesecake.
Wait, so
yeah,
you're
obviously.
You're anti-strawberry ice cream, but strawberry cheesecake ice cream is suddenly a whole nother level.
No, I'm anti-strawberry with chocolate.
Oh, I see. So
And I
Neapolitan's
just thought that
level.
s'mores is a better flavor than strawberry,
Okay,
but
no,
I'll
I
still
see, I
eat
see.
strawberry. You know what I like? It's a very simple ice cream.
Also, strawberry cheesecake, I'm pretty sure is like a strawberry syrup in vanilla rather than a
Strawberry-based ice
strawberry
cream?
ice cream
Oh.
with cheesecake. Strawberry, like strawberry milk, strawberry ice cream, bad.
No, I don't mind strawberry milk or strawberry ice cream personally. I just don't like it with chocolate.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really eat either of these, so if somebody offered me one or the other, it'd honestly be a coin flip. I feel like you can mess up strawberry cheesecake worse. I feel like that'd be if I had a bad strawberry cheesecake ice cream, I would dislike it more than if I had like a pistachio one. So I feel like I might have to go pistachio in this case.
Damn. All right. Okay, birthday cake.
Suck it, strawberry cheesecake.
I didn't have a, I
Get
didn't have a strawberry-
wrecked.
wait.
I just had to pick something.
We had pumpkin twice. Hold up.
Is that somebody get a buy? No, that's how it's seated. Something gets a buy. What gets
Okay.
a buy?
Okay, we'll just do a buy. I was gonna replace it real quick, but we can just do a buy.
No, what gets a buy? What was it up against?
Birthday cake. Oh,
Birthday
that's
cake.
the worst one to get a
Wow.
free buy. This
No,
is
if it
some
was like-
bullshit. Fine, they gets a buy. Pumpkin buy. All right. Rocky Road and Rum Raisin. Well, this is just a bloodbath, right? I mean, this is Rocky Road 3.0, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, we're in
Yeah.
second round, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Rocky Road.
Yeah, no discussion even needed there. Butterscotch and cookie dough. I gotta give it to my boy Cookie Dough. Yeah,
Fuck me.
yeah. Sorry, RJ.
Butterscotch.
Well, you lose.
Anti-cookie dough. Anti-cookie
Cookie
dough.
dough is so
Anti-cookie
amazing.
dough.
It deserves to win
stronger
this whole
teeth,
thing,
dude.
but you just have stupid, weak, dumb teeth.
Warm it up
Your
in your
teeth are
mouth.
dumb and they're weak. You have a coward's teeth.
Practice chewing gum.
Yeah. It's because as a kid I would chew on like metal soda can tabs and straws and
Oh,
just
that's weird
like
as hell.
rocks. I didn't give a shit. Now I
My
have
teeth got really jacked because of it.
now I have jacked fucking strong man teeth. Even ask Andrew Tate. He says my teeth are manly and cool. Okay. Pumpkin or butter pecan? Think I gotta go butter pecan. BP on this one.
Yeah?
I don't know. It's close. It's close.
Yeah, it's pretty close for me.
I wouldn't really go for either of these.
I think I'd have
they're
to say
both-
pumpkin.
I've had more
They're
pumpkin
both
flavored
fine.
things, so I feel like I might go for pumpkin just because I
Yeah.
think it's a little safer than butter pecan.
Are you voting pumpkin or BP, RJ?
I'm voting. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
I genuinely don't know because they're both like
Mid.
Mid.
fine, yeah,
Yeah.
mid and like I'm kind of worried and not that excited.
That's
Like,
how the bracket shook out.
Yeah. Yeah, this section
they're
got
almost precisely equal. Put me on butter pecan just to even out.
all right. Fudge brownie versus coffee mocha. Gotta give it to coffee because
Coffee dominates.
I love coffee
Coffee
so
all
much as a smell,
go
a
around.
flavor, a taste. It even looks
I
nice.
think coffee might go all the way. I
Yeah.
think coffee might go all the way.
Ryobi, is it a 3-0 or you do like fudge brownie a lot?
I like fudge brownie. If I feel like if it was up again, if we're talking about fudge brownie as like anything that I would qualify as like a cold stone mix where I basically get chocolate ice cream, fudge brownie, and
Other
kitchen
shit.
sink, pretty much.
Yeah,
other
yeah.
shit. Um,
I would define fudge brownie as like chocolate stuffed with other chocolates.
yeah, I really do like. That's
Yeah.
almost always what I go for.
Yeah, same here.
But I'm not always in the mood for it. But I could always go for some coffee ice cream.
Yeah, it's the
It's
same.
tough, but I gotta go coffee.
Yeah, I
Mhm,
fully agree.
Sometimes you just want something refreshing. You don't want to eat a meal.
Yeah, exactly.
mhm.
Moose tracks and
Mhm.
salted caramel. Gotta give
That's
it to my
Moose
salted
Tracks.
caramel boys.
Moose tracks.
Salted caramel.
Easy. Moose tracks easy.
No, that's salted caramel.
Moose tracks, but I'm not happy about it.
Damn it! Oh, that's a heartbreaking one.
Yes.
Salted
Fudge brownie
caramel.
would have beat both of those for me.
Yeah, same here. No, actually, salted caramel would. Salted caramel. It should have gone all the way. This is the biggest upset yet. Peanut butter cup and s'mores. Ooh, that is hard.
If it's in vanilla ice cream, peanut butter cup dominates.
I don't think it dominates.
I don't know
I'm on the fence. Oh, I'm the tiebreaker. Oh, it's too much power. I hate it.
Peanut butter's an okay. I
Mm.
like peanut butter ice cream and like peanut butter chocolate flavors. It depends on where it's from. It can go too hard in peanut butter. I think s'mores is safer.
Since Moose Tracks just won against caramel, I think we're going too heavy peanut butter, so I'm gonna go s'mores. That's my logic.
I'm going s'mores next round then.
Oh yeah,
Get out of here, Moose Tracks.
Moose Tracks
What?
sucks.
Trash.
No
Moose
fucking
Tracks
way.
sucks. Moose Tracks sucks.
Moose tracks is the fucking bee's
Chocolate
knees.
versus chocolate chip. This is hard. This is real
Chocolate.
hard. I think I'd have to go with chocolate
I think
chip.
I
I
just
need
hate-
I
I
like a
hate
little bit more
chocolate.
texture. Oh wow, chocolate
hates chocolate
wins.
chip.
I hate chocolate chip for going farther
Wow.
than mint chocolate chip. It's criminal. Doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's gonna get
I
absolutely.
was the one who
slapped down
voted
by-
for mint
Chocolate
chocolate
chip
chip.
is
everything else.
chocolate
I
chip
was-
is worse cookie dough.
You
ice
all are
cream.
cowards.
It's worse cookie dough ice cream.
Just like
It's worse-
cookies and cream, it's worse cookie dough ice cream.
It's worse cookie dough ice cream. It's worse cookies
No,
and cream
it's
ice
different
cream.
because it's
worse
harder and
mint chocolate chip.
smaller. Chocolate chip's a different experience. You guys just don't get it. Pistachio versus by beneficiary birthday cake.
Pistachio birthday cake auto loses.
I don't.
For me, it's closer. I think I would give the edge to pistachio though, as well.
I'd
There
say
are few
pistachio.
things I
also
would take
pistachio.
birthday cake over in this.
I think
Yeah.
birthday
Yeah,
cake's-
pistachio wins 3-0.
Oh, round 3, boys. The two giants, the mammoths, Rocky Road and Cookie Dough. I gotta go with my boy Cookie Dough on this one. Cookie Dough is going all the way.
I'm gonna stay on the cookie dough hate train and vote Rocky Road.
Come on, Ryobi. Cookie Dough
Oh
is
my God.
iconic. It's iconic.
Cookie Dough is a finals contender to be sure, but I think I still like Rocky Road better.
No.
Boom, boom,
no.
boom, boom, boom! Take that, cookie dough! You're
Cookie dough
overrated.
Cookie Dough definitely deserves to have made it this far, and I couldn't see it ranking any lower than what, top 8?
Yeah, top 8.
Definitely deserves top 8. I
Yeah,
think between it and Rocky Road's just more versatile.
fine. Pumpkin versus coffee. I would combine these flavors.
100%.
I would combine these flavors all day.
I would also be willing to combine these flavors,
But I
coffee
also
is the
agree.
flavor I want.
Pumpkin
That's a
has some weak
3-0.
competition to get up here.
Coffee
Three
has
oh.
only 3-0'd. Coffee has 3-0'd every round. Coffee's gonna win.
Coffee-
Coffee's
coffee-
gonna win.
Coffee dominates, and it's also not really faced like difficult combat.
No,
No,
fudge brownie.
Fudge brownie was
Fudge brownie and
Oh no,
pike
fudge
pumpkin.
brownie. But fudge
brownie,
brownie was pretty
I would
difficult
still-
competition.
I would rate
You're
Fudge
right.
Brownie in my top 8, but I recognize that it's
Pumpkin would
it's
be in
too
my
much
top
for some
4.
people.
I love pumpkin. Probably
Really?
why it's gotten
It's
this
not even
far.
that common.
Yeah, but I'm just a big fall boy. That's
Where
what
do
you're
you
not
go that you get
understanding.
pumpkin ice cream year round.
To the Midwest. Idiot.
I don't know about year round, but you can definitely give it like
Get it like half the
entire
year.
fall season.
Fall and
Yeah.
winter, usually.
Yeah.
You big Shamrock Shake people?
No, not especially.
Yeah,
Seasonal ice
it's
cream
fine.
lover?
Yeah, I'm not huge into it. I've gotten maybe 5 in my entire life. Moose Tracks versus S'mores. I gotta go S'mores.
S'mores.
Oh,
S'mores.
Moose Tracks has
Tracks.
been defeated.
Let it be known.
Boo!
dunked on Moose Tracks. You're
Moose
just the
Tracks, you
worst Peanut Butter
suck. Peanut Butter Cup should have been in the finals, you bitch.
That's what. Why didn't you vote? I don't. Moose Tracks is the fucking bomb.
S'mores is the bomb. It's
Absolute-
classic.
absolute
It's a
disgrace.
classic American campfire flavor.
Moose Tracks is
And
so
you-
much more classic
no,
than s'mores
no,
as an ice cream
boo.
flavor.
No, it's not.
You are
Everyone
a
has their own
terrorist.
version of-
You
everyone has
are
their
a
own-
terrorist,
You
RJ.
can't even agree what goes in Moose Tracks.
You're an ice cream
No,
terrorist.
Moose Tracks is generally accepted to be the same thing.
No, I disagree. I
I
disagree. There's definitely some like the core essential ingredients, but you can go wacky,
Oh my
wild
God.
out.
I hate that
in your
these
own
two
direction.
both made it into the top 8, and that one of them is going to make it the top 4 because none of
Yeah.
them deserve top 4.
What is
Yeah.
it? Chocolate pistachio?
Yep.
Chocolate versus pistachio. This
Mhm.
Chocolate
Man, they-
dominates.
chocolate lucked out seating. Yeah,
Yeah.
chocolate.
Chocolate 3-0s.
It doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, chocolate got
What?
the
I think
luckiest.
chocolate's
Pistachio doesn't
good.
deserve it more.
Chocolate got the easiest fucking bracket. It got cherry, then chocolate chip, then
It's up against
pistachio.
vanilla.
It was up against vanilla.
Oh,
which
sorry,
is,
sorry.
like,
I looked at
age-old.
chocolate chip. So, vanilla
Chocolate
is
chip-
garbage by itself. Vanilla is
Vanilla's
so
fantastic
boring.
by itself.
No,
Vanilla's
it's so
kinda-
boring. You're high.
Vanilla's kind of
Get
mid
out of
by
here.
itself.
It's mid as fuck. Overrated. You're talking about cookie dough being
Your
overrated.
taste buds
you're
are
talking
blown
about.
out.
You're talking about cookie dough
You're all
being
fucking
overrated.
hyped up on your
Vanilla is
fucking
basically
chocolate
just
bullshit,
George.
on your stuffed
No,
ice creams.
no.
You can't appreciate a subtle flavor like vanilla.
George, you're blowing out your mic.
Sorry. I'm getting so bad. I forgot to turn my my mic down. That's my fault. My apologies. But it's getting very heated. Because RJ is saying vanilla is a great flavor, but cookie dough is overrated. All cookie dough is in our chart is vanilla with
But
freaking-
worse.
No, with a great snack in it, so you get texture. You're fucking crazy. Vanilla is so
He is-
boring.
He has
And
been
Give me,
that's it.
give
nice
me my
to him.
cookie dough separate from my ice cream.
No,
Be
that's
nice-
so
Be
stupid.
nice to him.
That's so stupid. Give me my brownie separate from my ice cream. Give me my cookie dough in my ice cream.
He's just being a contrarian.
Yeah.
It's okay. I respect it.
Okay, Rocky Road and coffee. Gotta go coffee. Rocky Road's been in this list too long. It needs to be taken down a peg.
Yeah, coffee. Honestly,
coffee.
Rocky Road has had the has had. I think Rocky Road.
No,
With-
what are you talking
What
about?
had mint
it has
chocolate
to be
chip?
mint
With the
chocolate chip.
exception of
mint
hitting
chocolate chip
And it had to be cookie dough.
cookie dough.
and cookie dough.
With the exception of
Rocky Road
cookie
had one
dough.
of the
The only
toughest-
the only easy
toughest
one it
ones
had
out
was
here.
rum raisin. Get out of here.
I feel like rum raisin is not a bad flavor either. It's definitely not as strong as the other ones, but
Yeah,
Rocky
yeah.
Road did not have an easy road to the.
It had a rocky road.
road.
It literally
Yeah.
had a rocky road.
Yeah, sorry, Rocky Road. You had a good run.
Yeah.
The buck stops here, though.
Oh yeah. All right. S'mores versus chocolate. Gotta go s'mores.
God
Yep.
damn it, chocolate! You son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
You idiot. Why would you vote for chocolate?
You dumbass.
Just every round. Fuck you, RJ. You're an
Fuck
idiot.
you, chocolate. Wait, not fuck you, RJ. I said fuck you, chocolate. Oh,
No. Well, you said fuck you, chocolate. I said fuck you, RJ.
okay.
'Cause he voted for
fair.
chocolate. You're mad at the flavor. I'm mad
And
at
coffee.
the person voting for it. I don't know. Damn, s'mores made it to the final. What a Cinderella story. The bottom side was definitely the easier side of the bracket though.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
for
sure.
sure.
But still, wow, s'mores making it all the way. I think I do have to slightly give the edge to coffee, but s'mores is a great ice cream.
I agree.
Wow, coffee 3-0'd even in the final. Jesus Christ.
Coffee is the best ice cream flavor.
Yeah, and we just decided
I
that here on our first bracket on 3 Heads or Worse Than
don't-
One.
I don't know if I would call coffee a blanket best flavor. It's definitely it's definitely top 3 for me for sure. But not everybody likes coffee ice cream. That's the other thing.
It's 3-0'd every round, Ryobi, so I think we have a large
Did it?
enough.
Every round?
Yeah. 3-0'd pumpkin, 3-0'd Rocky Road, 3-0'd fudge brownie.
Pumpkin was weak.
Yeah.
Cotton candy was the weakest. Wait, no. What was worse than
Blue Moon,
cotton candy?
not cotton candy. Fudge brownie had
Oh, I was
cotton
thinking
candy.
it's Blue Moon. Oh, excuse me, I read it wrong. Wait,
Yeah.
what was the worst ice cream we decided was worse than cotton candy? If cotton candy was second, or was cotton candy the
no.
bottom?
Cotton candy is the bottom.
Well, we didn't
followed
include
by,
we didn't include bubble gum, which I think would have been the worst.
Yeah,
Oh,
bubble
yeah,
gum would have been the
absolutely.
worst.
Yeah.
Wait, no, wait. I basically have those in the same place in my brain.
Well, they're very
like-
similar.
Like
Bubble
light
gum is
blue or light
worse.
pink, and just awful.
Yeah, exactly.
Cotton candy is just sugar.
Yeah.
It's
So is
just
bubble gum when it's ice cream.
pure
Yeah.
horrible sugar.
Yeah.
No, bubble gum has an unpleasant flavor added
Yeah,
in.
it's also rubber. It's sugar and rubber.
So it's
Yeah.
it's got more complexity to it, but in a bad way.
Yeah.
Yes.
So does that make it better or worse?
I think worse.
Can be like-
Also, cotton candy is the worst, most chemically tasting sugary. Like
I think
I think I'd
bubble
rather
gum
get
is
bubble gum
worse.
than cotton candy.
No,
bubble gum
gum's worse.
Bubble gum is worse.
Gun to my
Bubble
head.
gum is worse. Bubble gum is cotton candy add a different bad flavor, but cotton candy saying cotton candy is just like really sugary ice cream
Uh-huh.
is being too generous to cotton candy.
That's true.
I want to stipulate that the sugariness in cotton candy is tastes of chemicals.
Yeah, it does. That's true. So, who
that
wants
was a
to
good
go
one.
next? Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring the bracket back. That was a good idea that I stole from RJ. We love stealing ideas from each other.
Mhm.
Well, yeah. I mean, mine was just gonna be a stolen idea from George.
Yeah,
that
it's just a
'cause I
cycle.
prepped for it, and then we didn't end up doing it. So I'm like, I'm gonna bring that back.
Yeah. Bring it on us.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Are you
I'm
going
interested.
next? Are you going next,
So
Robbie?
let's do Ryobi next.
Yeah, it's just gonna be basic conversation. Hold on.
And now I don't
need to
blow out my
find it.
mic, right? Like if I yell, ah!
No, yeah, that still happens.
If you
Oh,
yell, it
that's-
still blows it out. Just don't
Yeah.
yell.
Just don't yell.
Wait,
about it.
no,
You can get loud.
No, no, no,
You
no,
can
no, no,
get
no,
loud,
no, no, no,
but
no,
you
no,
can't
no, no, no,
yell.
no. It's canceling out on Discord because Discord has the
Oh,
fuse or whatever it's called, but it's going through. But I set it so it only goes up to like the edge of the red, so I assume it's
Uh-huh.
not doing anything on OBS. That's bad.
I just love the idea. We're not punished with George's horrible loudness, but everyone listening to the podcast has to listen to him scream.
No, but I have it reduced, so it should be
to
fine.
test his volume.
It should be fine. I have it reduced. Oh, okay, we're still live. Cool.
Okay, Ryobi, pop it
Okay.
out.
I don't know if I muted myself in time.
Who knows?
Good. Well, I hope it didn't go through. Anyway, yeah. So one of the things we talked about before, did I say this at the beginning of the stream, or was that not recording? Anyway, pet peeves. I think we said was with specific to relationships. So like, what would if you saw somebody had this behavior or did this thing, and it would instantly be like, nah, I'm not getting mixed up with this person. I've changed my mind.
Should they
And
be
it's gonna
more?
be, and I mean something entirely trivial, not obvious red flags like kill small animals for fun.
Yeah, but could they be
Uh-huh.
like? So you're looking specifically for like trivial, more silly, not like I don't know, like jealousy.
I'll give you an example. I'll set the tone. So
Can we say something? Can it be more general than relationships?
I can be like, I mean, when I say relationships, I mean like you don't want to
Yeah.
you don't think you'll get along with this person.
Yeah.
So mine is bad TV taste, especially if they are into a bunch of like reality TV shows.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I think it's something that just makes you, specifically for relationships, because like I don't want to be in a room where I might overhear it or somehow be exposed to it, because if it's just on in the background, I will get secondhand stupidity. And it's just like, I don't know, like the people on the show, it's like I understand why it's entertaining, because they're just unfortunate human beings, and a lot of the time very attractive, but somehow just the most non-functional people to ever exist.
Yeah.
And they just don't know. They don't know how to interact. They don't know how to talk to people, and it's just like the most awkward. I get secondhand embarrassment. I can't watch. I can't with those shows. So
Yeah.
it's so
I walked out of the movie Elf because I was getting so embarrassed.
I remember that.
From things that Will Ferrell's character was doing in that movie.
I don't get secondhand embarrassment. It's so funny to me.
That's a movie that's like very widely loved. I think it's one of, if not the most popular Christmas movie in America. And
that movie is great.
I might be able to watch it now. My secondhand embarrassment levels might be like toned down a little bit from then, but like, yeah, I don't think I could ever love it.
Oh, we can tell some. Tell some first-hand embarrassment stories, RJ, from our old YouTube channel days.
No.
Yeah.
Let's not.
Let's not.
What do we say to the god of death and their previous channel?
How about no?
Yeah. Oh.
Say no to drugs and that.
How about later or never?
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. What were we talking about specifically?
Bad reality TV was what I.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I have that more than I care about it. Like I don't personally like the ones that are like Love Island, or like where it's just like 8 drunk people in a villa in Greece or whatever. Like I don't like those, but I do like some reality TV, which I'm sure is just as fake and dumb, but I just, it just appeals to me more. Like Canada's Worst Driver is one that I've been watching recently, where it's just like the worst drivers go to like driver rehab, and then whoever takes the longest to graduate is declared Canada's worst driver or whatever.
You want that? Is it a prize?
No, you're trying to avoid it.
No, you just make fun of them.
Do you get your license revoked? What happens?
Well, they give you one guy they expelled, they
give you a participation trophy.
Wait, so they just
one guy they expelled, he didn't even make Canada's Worst Driver because they just expelled him before the season was even over. And they just like cut his key in half and then towed his car home. But I mean, I assume he has a spare. He's still going to be driving, I would imagine.
Yeah, unless they got like the law involved, I don't think the reality TV show has the right to revoke people's.
Yeah, I mean, they did have a sheriff on like the experts commission who like decides who graduates. But
so are these people who are like lost their licenses?
No, they're all licensed drivers in Canada that got nominated by like their friends and family to be on the show.
So they're just being lit up and ratted out by people that they know.
Yeah.
Yes.
They've somehow gone undetected by law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's
Can,
when I
can
say
we
bad
get?
reality
Can we
TV when I
nominate
say bad
George
reality TV.
No,
We nominate him for what?
I'm too good.
Bad
I'm too good at
for the bad driver show?
No, George
It-
was actually not bad when I drove with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe he. I mean, it was early in the morning, so maybe he was just like still waking up. And actually, no, I feel like that would.
No, I
It's
don't.
calm. I don't know. Calmer.
I don't. Well, I do. I do the 10% rule nowadays.
I don't know what that is.
So if it's a 70, I go 77. If it's a 50, I go 55. If it's a 40, I go, or if it's a 45, I go 49.
Huh.
It's just, so I speed, but
I
just
just do the 5 over. I just go 5 over.
That's way
pretty
more
much
thought than I
everywhere.
put into it, but that makes sense. I
Well,
don't know.
I'm on
I feel
cruise
I'm always
control.
driving with other cars, so I just go their speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
That's what I do on the highway. I like find the fastest car and just follow them. Pretty
yeah.
much. Unless they're going really fast.
Yeah. Like I
mean,
used
really
to.
fast is
Like they're like weaving through traffic. Like I find the fastest
Aggressive,
car
yeah.
that is not driving aggressively.
You can be a fast driver and not be aggressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to drive like a maniac in LA. I took my mom I took my double thought telling the story, but whatever. I took my mom's Cadillac and went 145 on the 405 like at like 3 a.m. So it's like, and it's like 5 lanes, so I didn't have to swerve that much at like 3 a.m. It's like
That
not like
much?
rush. It's not like rush
You're
hour.
swerving to dodge traffic at 145.
Like, I mean, you can
Yes,
see
of
it
course.
from far
If
away.
there's
You
a
can see it
car,
from
if there's
far
a car on
away.
the road, he has to.
Yeah.
Most sane
He's
LA
going
driver.
145. It's not like it's not like he could do anything else.
And then the guy in the
Most stable LA driver.
in the 4-door Porsche, the Panamera comes blazing by me at must have been going like 160. It was kind of crazy.
Uh-huh. There's probably
There's
a turbo
there's always a
ass.
bigger fish.
Yeah.
In LA.
Yeah, in LA you can like, yeah, it was crazy. But one time
There's
I
like,
had,
that guy's going 145. I can go faster than that. Watch this.
yeah,
Mhm.
you're only going 145, you peasant.
Get out of the way. Let a real jackass show you how it's done.
Yeah, but now I'm older and
But there's-
wiser,
there's
so
a
I just
car-
go 10%
And
above
you're
the
not
speed
Couple of
playing
times
anymore, which
I
is
was-
the main thing.
Yeah.
I was in the car with George. I got legit scared because he's one of those guys who drives in, or at least he used to be one of those guys who drives in spaces as long as his car can fit.
It's because I know the measurement of my car. I've never once clipped anyone or anything. So it's like if I just have a rule. It's like if I can see their headlights in my rearview mirror, I'm good because I have a shorter car.
It's all that Rocket League paying off.
Yeah, it's that Rocket League reflexes.
Yeah, from what you told me, George is
I
definitely
like to
gotten
I like
better.
to give
Yeah.
I like to give very wide berths.
Boring.
So actually,
Um,
in that vein, before we jump topics here, how severe would you rate if you know somebody if you meet somebody for the first time and like you witness them being a terrible driver, how is that like a red flag for you of like, oh, maybe this person is not somebody I want to hang out with?
Yeah, there are certain things that some people consider terrible that I don't consider terrible as long as they're doing them well. So it depends like how terrible, like not using
In
their
what way?
indicator, yeah, and like running reds. Like
Yeah.
that would be more of a turn off than if they were just like a speed freak, like speeding, like
Yeah.
going 50
Yeah.
above.
For me-
you know,
For me, it's if they're on their phone a lot.
that
like,
too.
trying to
Yeah, I
send-
don't like that.
send
Yeah.
I don't like that.
messages, or like if they're trying to read or watch. Wasn't
Pe-
you told me like Loki was
people who
watching-
get on people who get on
Content.
like Facebook or whatever, or like something like that all the
I've
time.
seen people take like
that's like a red flag for me.
I've seen people
seen
play
people-
Pokemon Go while driving.
I've seen people take selfies while driving, like not like at a stop, like moving, taking a selfie.
What the
Dumb
shit?
self.
Yeah, like because I think at one point Snapchat, maybe I could be wrong about this, and Snapchat will sue me, but I think at one point that Snapchat used to have a filter that would say how fast you were going, so like, which was really dumb.
Like if
If that's even true, and it's not just slander.
I feel like I don't know. like like driving, I think it kind of depends on what driving. If it's kind of like speedy, like overly speedy, maybe even like near like closer to reckless without being but like in like a drivey way, like someone's driving and clearly for fun, and it might be bad driving, but it like they're paying full attention. I feel like, I don't know, I wouldn't take that as too much of a red flag. I probably wouldn't get in a car with them very often.
What if they knew about a sick
feel like
ramp?
the cars cannot actually do ramps
That's
that
what
I-
you
unless
think.
they're built for it, and like the ramp is like very specific. Like you can't just like fucking fall 10 feet.
No, his cousin set up a sick fucking ramp, bro.
Yeah,
Just
my car. You
just
can't even
trust
hit
him.
a curb. You can't even go up a curb in a car.
Yeah.
I can. I've done it all. I do
Like
it all the
I've seen
time.
people do jumps like where like they jump the car and then land it on another ramp, so like the touchdown isn't actually that
joyless.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And obviously there's things like trophy trucks which can just fucking go off ramps straight up.
Yeah.
Because there's about like 10 feet of like suspension
Yeah.
that it can jiggle around with. I think my pet peeve, it's not really a red flag thing, but it's something that I get, I think, irrationally angry about. Is people mispronouncing words or saying sayings wrong.
Give me an
Like
example.
I realized recently that my mom says across, and it like I can't say anything, but it makes me mad every time I hear it.
Wait, like the word across, ACROSS. She adds a T to the end.
She has a T to the end.
I've heard that one before.
I don't think I have.
Yeah.
But that also.
I think I
doesn't-
used to say it.
That doesn't bother me, but I guess that's why it's your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's a different example. I'm trying to think of like,
Same people would say same difference all the time, and that one really annoyed me.
well,
Because
that's
it doesn't
wicked
make
common.
any fucking
It doesn't
sense.
make any sense. That's
Yeah.
wicked common though.
Yeah. I also hate wicked common. It's just so stupid to say.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm
Hey.
kidding. I'm kidding. Is that
Wait,
a
why
Boston
same
thing?
difference.
Say wicked that
Same
much?
difference is
It might be a Boston
no.
thing.
It definitely
No,
is.
you
but I
don't
didn't
say
think-
wicked that much.
But I don't think I say it.
You
That
you only say it. You only like this is probably like the third time I've heard you describe something as wicked X.
Like, can you
Okay.
say wicked smart?
wicked smart.
Oh,
I think you probably said it with more of an accent than I did.
I was probably much more offensive than you were.
Your accent was probably more accurate.
Yeah, I overacted while you
Yeah.
you appropriately acted.
Yeah.
I've had years of passive listening.
Yeah.
But,
So I guess it's my
yeah.
turn for a pet peeve.
And could care less. Also.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could care less.
Could care less. Or
So RJ, this seems more directed at the phrase being commonly misused and not the person doesn't. I feel like the person doesn't know, or is they're not aware that it doesn't actually they're saying it wrong because so many people say it wrong.
yeah,
are you
but
ma- are
fucking
you
I
mad
don't
that they're-
know.
Are you mad that
That-
they're ignorant for not being correct about it? Or are
Yeah.
you mad that it sounds? Are you mad that it's nonsensical?
I'm
I'm mad that it's nonsensical. I'm mad that they can't recognize that it's nonsensical.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
these
think
are fun. There's definitely more that I can try to think of them.
I think my pet peeve is trash talking your teammates in Rocket League. Like,
trash talking
shot.
allies in
Nice
any
shot.
game, I fucking hate it so much.
Yeah.
It makes me. I'm
played.
not even sure if I would call it a pet peeve because I always imagine pet peeves as like something you kind of like get unreasonably annoyed by.
No,
I think
this is
I'm
reasonable,
thinking
I
I think
Yeah.
I'm very reasonably annoyed by people being assholes online. I think
thought they're
think
just small
that's-
things that irritate you. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, because it's like the smallest thing, right? They say like nice shot when you
Yeah.
like miss something, and it's like
Yeah.
they use 2 like in-game like.
I think
whatever.
I might get more angry at it than it really deserves.
Yeah, but it's
more the
also
fact that they
like
went out of their way to
dumb.
say something.
It's also dumb because
Yeah.
it's like you're shooting yourself in the foot. Like it's obviously be dumb
Actively
and
making your
juvenile
teammates play
to
worse.
yeah, it'd
Yeah.
obviously be dumb and juvenile to like shit and like poor sportsmanship to shit talk the enemy team. But it's all that stuff for doing it to your allies. Plus, you're making yourself more likely to lose because like. If you distract, not only if you distract your teammate just with reading the chats and possibly responding, you're also like dragging down your own team's morale. It's stupid.
No, absolutely.
Also, shit talking. I don't know. Shit talking the enemy team is kind of like part of sports and sports culture. Like, it's not necessarily a good thing to do, but like,
I think
I
it's
don't
more,
know.
I feel like
It's like
sorry, go ahead.
banter. I feel like I can get over it. I can shoot back. I don't care.
Yeah.
But
Because it's more like
fucking-
it's more person. It's like when you can see the other person and it's like in person, you're like, oh, you can bet you have a better gauge on whether they're actually angry at you or whether they're like bantering.
Yeah.
it's like
yeah.
when
yeah.
because you have that extra level of like of like cues, like
Yeah,
physical,
facial
facial, and just
cues
like
and-
situational. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's more human, and it's like, oh, you can even when they say like, oh man, you're trash. It's like, yeah, man, I missed the ball that time. I'll get it next time or something like that. And it's like, oh yeah, they're
Mhm.
just like making they're laughing at the situation like, oh man, you suck. And it's like, yeah.
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 And
yeah.
but it's different when you say it's like,
But
when
even
somebody
just
goes out of their way
just
and
on
fights
the
online,
enemy team.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like
it's
like just being on the enemy team gives me enough separation that I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if it's just faceless and online and I can't try to read their face or read their emotion. Like
Mhm.
I don't really take it seriously.
mhm.
But shit talking your own teammate, like you have to be serious because
Why would you say anything
Unless-
at all? Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
why would you say anything at all unless you're like
It's to cope.
Do,
It's
do-
Yeah.
it's to deflect responsibility and blame.
do you guys remember in like the old Call of Duties,
so fucking annoying.
like you could only talk to your teammates? So like in between rounds during the match and obviously like in the lobby, like things would get like 10 times as chaotic because both teams could,
Yeah.
could communicate just for those small
I
little
do.
bits.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. It's so
I also
great.
love that Rocket League is like tired of the trash talk. Turn off
it to just team.
turn to team only. And it's like that's the trash talk I don't want. That's the trash talk I'm tired of.
Yeah. It's my teammates being like, what to say, what to say, what to say.
Have you not spent any time playing your own game, Psyonix?
Yeah. Well, Epic now. Be careful.
Because
You're gonna get sued, RJ.
No.
yeah.
You guys
the
are
Psyonix are still the devs. It's that
Yeah.
like
you guys are the poster children of Rocket League. They wouldn't dare.
Yeah. We one of us touched champ this last season.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was
Oh.
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you lost it, but it doesn't matter. You were there.
Yeah.
You
And I got it a second time and I lost it even faster. It was literally we lost 3 matches in a row after I got it.
that's just the way it be though.
Yeah.
How they get you.
I'll try and get the champ rewards this season. I'm playing a little bit more Rocket League again.
Yeah, dude. Get that bread.
Oh
Get
yeah.
that Rocket League bread.
So
I think I had one more. Sorry, I think I had one more point to make about the chat. Oh, something that like it doesn't bother me because I just come to expect it now. But this is probably because I play League and I'm probably desensitized to a lot of stuff. But it's the same thing with like the voice call outs in Rocket League, but there's like pings, so it's not even just chat, but like you can see like on your map and like on your screen, you can like ping something. It's like, oh, like there's an enemy here, or
Yeah.
there's like a vision here or something
Some
like
people
that.
will,
There's-
of course, spam it and it becomes
but
instantly
it's team
infuriating.
only, and anytime you screw up and somebody else sees it, like you miss a spell, you miss like a skill shot, or you like use an ability wrong, or you got solo killed or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It's just the thing people do, in that they spam your corpse with like pings, and it's like there's a question mark one that's supposed to indicate enemy missing, but it's always used as like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're
Yeah.
awful. Just like, huh? Why'd you do that? What you look at that dumb mistake you made. Why would you flash there? Why would you
Mhm.
just get killed
That's
for
the thing.
nothing?
That's the thing about Rocket League versus games like especially League. Like you need the chat for certain like certain
You are
like
hamstringing
essential.
yourself if you don't have it on.
Exactly, but in Rocket League, like I would advise anyone trying to climb the ranks to just turn off chat. Like the only time it's ever
Yeah.
used is like for maybe kickoff, and I would just say just go for every kickoff so you know you have at least one person, and then maybe back off if you see that the other person is already going or something. But like
Uh-huh.
it's just it's so much, especially if you get like social anxiety or something like that. Like I turn off my chat and I made it from like bottom of diamond to champ like a couple like in like season 13 of when it was still Psionics or something like that. So
You're just the
Mhm.
focus of a monk.
yeah,
Can't
I'm
be
not
shook.
I'm not like a master player by anything, but I did make it to champ back before the epic made it all easier. So we won't get into all
And
that.
you've made it to champ now. You just didn't
Yeah,
stay
that's
there.
true.
But you,
Yeah.
but you were there.
Yeah, I think I'm worse in like terms of like percentage of players than I was at my peak still.
That's just because there's more
But-
players. That's not anything to do with you.
yeah. Exactly.
And that's the story you'll go with.
Yeah. So
All right.
it works.
George, did you have one, or because I had the reality TV one?
No,
RJ
mine
had
was the
his,
chat one.
sayings one. Oh, well, that was yours. Okay, no,
Yeah.
RJ's was the sayings wrong.
Yeah, good
And
insane.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about driving as well. Okay.
So do we want to do RJ segment now?
Ah, fuck. Okay.
RJ, did you have any?
I take full
'Cause
responsibility.
I had-
he helped
I-
me.
Mine barely counted.
I mean, he helped me make the ice cream bracket, so I take full
Okay, yeah.
responsibility
Uh-huh.
for distracting him.
Also, the one I wanted to go in with, I was like, "Hey, George, you want to do this?" And he was like, "Maybe save it for later."
Yeah, because I want to.
Oh.
We wanted to do a Skyrim deep dive, but I want to like replay it real quick
Yeah.
to get it
Don't
fresh in my
make me fucking
mind.
Play Skyrim again.
You don't have to play Skyrim again.
Just the main
I'm not going to play
storyline.
Skyrim again. I've played enough Skyrim. I can talk. I have enough things to say about Skyrim just by memory. I don't
George.
need to
Yeah, but
play
I
it
have to
again.
play it. I am playing
George
it.
needs to stream Skyrim, make highlights. I'll watch the highlights, get a refresher, and then I'll be good.
Oh.
Why do you need it? Who hasn't? How many
I just get a ton of other
hours
shit.
have you
shoved in
guys
my
put into
brain.
Skyrim? If you
lot.
put anywhere near as much as how do you not have thoughts on Skyrim?
Because the last time I
probably
played
have,
it was
like-
like I feel like I want to do it justice. I want to have
I probably
it
have
be
like.
fresh in my mind.
I probably don't have as much as you. I probably have like 200 on Skyrim, or
I
something.
probably have 200 on PC, but I played it on console before that.
Yeah, I'm saying that's my estimate of total. I know my PC would be lower. I'll check my PC.
I've
though,
honestly
just out of
probably
curiosity.
played less Skyrim than either of you two.
No,
don't know.
that cannot be true. You used to play it just all the time, and you've gone through like every single side quest.
How many times?
That's true, I have
How many
gone
characters have
through.
you gone like super far with?
I think
no.
2.
Why
Okay,
is
I've
I've
also
Skyrim
done-
not
I've
showing
gone
up?
super
two.
far with 2 characters.
I've also done 2. One on console and one on PC.
Maybe I have done more than
I've
George.
done
'cause
other
I think
characters,
George
but I
has
never really got super
gone
far with them.
far with 2 characters, but I'm not sure if he's gone as far as I have.
I've gotten like medium far with like 5 characters, but only really far with like
Uh-huh.
1 or 2.
Well, I mean, we're talking about
Mhm.
Skyrim now anyway.
Yeah, but we can't. I don't
Alright,
have it in my
fine.
memory.
RJ, talk about something else. Or I'll bust out Would You Rathers, and you don't want me to bust out Would You Rathers.
We could just come up with would you rather's. Would you rather?
No. Would you rather talk
get
about Skyrim?
shot in the leg, or
No.
And say-
I'd rather RJ comes up with a segment.
or swim through a pool of sewage for 4 laps.
I'll swim through a pool of sewage.
I think I'd take the bullet in the leg. It'd be
Dude, one of
getting
those-
all
one
in
of
your
those is a
mouth and shit.
chance of messing you up, and one of those is definitely going to mess you up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
Would you-
I just it's like psychologically, I just don't want to swim through sewage.
Psychologically, I don't want a hole in my leg.
Yeah, I don't.
You're-
I don't mind a hole.
George,
in
just
my
like
leg.
psychologically, I think it'd be badass to have
George
like
is
a
George
bullet
is gonna be
wound.
sitting there, and he's gonna be like watching somebody spin.
If
the
I was
chamber
shot,
on, like,
I
a
think
revolver.
psychologically that would be cool.
You want to have a cool wound to show off,
Yeah,
dumbass?
yeah.
I would say that is
Tattoo.
the best reason to choose being shot in the leg is because you get like a cool wound to show off afterward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
until they ask how it happened.
only-
Like, oh man, yeah, I had to take a bet, and
Only
I
8.
took this lasting injury instead of probably getting violently ill for like 24 hours.
Only 79.9 hours on Skyrim on the PC. I have 442 on Paladins.
That's criminal.
Yeah, but you
Why do we
mostly
play
played
Paladins
it.
that
You
much?
mostly played it off PC.
That's true. I mostly played it on. I wouldn't even say mostly.
Xbox. You both of the characters you took really far were on Xbox, right?
I guess that's true, but all 5 of the ones that I took a medium length were on PC. Is the thing.
Wait, why don't we just talk about Skyrim now? Maybe I do remember enough.
Well, I don't remember enough.
Tell me about the characters that you took really far with. What happened? What'd you go with it?
One was stealth blade and one was stealth bow.
Like
Yeah.
the stuff that was a very. It kind of, always base game. It kind of that was a very effective method. Even no matter what you like ended up with, I feel like you'd always open fights with stealth because just like why wouldn't you? Free
RJ didn't
Yeah,
but-
I didn't.
ever.
So even if you're like a two-handed weapon user, you wouldn't like stealth behind somebody and then just absolutely wreck them with like a
No,
free-
because I didn't have the
ally
patience
check?
to level stealth, and like in the very
Literally-
beginning,
I would
stealth,
literally stealth
like,
around
in the-
everywhere. I'd be like
I
stealthing through the mountains.
I also think heavy armor is cool as shit. So I'd almost
Yeah.
always, I loved heavy armor. and
Light armor
stealthing
is
in the
way
beginning,
cooler.
I didn't have the patience to level it. So like I could, I would try to stealth in the very beginning, but like motherfuckers would just turn around and like I never got a stealth attack in.
Okay,
the
well,
thing.
you still
And
get
then so I
a free
stopped
power
trying.
attack. You still get a free power attack with like a big axe as they slowly turn around and draw their weapon.
Not really slowly. They just like turn around and immediately
Yeah, but
start
they can't.
attacking.
They can't immediately block or interrupt you. You're already swinging
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't
mean,
get the. Maybe you don't get the.
If
bonus,
I
but
if I
you know,
just if I just run in and start swinging, it's the same thing.
no. It's about sending a message
Yeah.
that they didn't turn around until they heard you grunt, and then they turn around, look up, and there's a giant two-handed axe crashing down towards their head as they draw their weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I love Wuthrad. Wuthrad is so good.
Well, what I wanted to the topic I wanted to pick is what would you do to improve Skyrim / what do you want to see from Elder Scrolls 6?
Honestly, I would have to. Honestly, I would look to like the modding community and see what they changed to Skyrim.
Yeah,
'Cause
like just built in.
Yeah, I know that the modding community has done built-in mods. I think
No,
that's
no,
going
that's not
to
what
be
I
a
was gonna
thing,
say.
or not built-in
That's-
mods, but a thing to do mods with is a thing.
Yeah, I know. That's not what I was saying. I was just saying, like, doing like a built-in version of just like the best survivability mods, like realism mods.
Yeah,
I think
100%.
would be a good feature.
I think Skyrim has a lot of useless garbage in it that I
Like
would
junk
really
items?
like to. Junk items, like there's literally no reason to sleep in Skyrim. Beds pointless.
Yeah,
Like beds, inns, like
It's such a funner game
Like all these,
with realism,
Especially when you can wait. Yeah.
like nature, realism,
Yeah.
survivability mods. It's like
yeah,
it's crazy. It's night and day.
it's not even it's not even just the survivability. It's just like the fact that like things
No, but I'm just
now
saying
matter.
those mods.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
exactly.
those mods make things matter, which
Yeah.
is why they're good.
Because
It's not
that's
it's
what
not like I necessarily want it to be survivability or something, but
no, but
like,
the survivability
yeah.
is the reason. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is the
exactly.
core
Yeah, yeah,
reason
yeah.
that those things that matter. And
Yeah.
one of the other things that the survivability and just like needing those resources and beds and things that actual humans would need is it just
Food.
ups. Yeah, anything that a human would need, like food, drink, warmth, sleep, anything. Like it's like it turns the immersion
It
up
ups
like
immersion.
yeah, like 10 times. Like it
Which
feels
is fantastic. I'm
so
a
much
huge
more
immersion
like
fan. Too.
yeah. It so much more feels like that you're actually traveling across, Skyrim to these different holdings, and you have to like plan out your days and things, and all this different things. So I really
realism,
like those.
To sum it up, realism. Take notes from the realism mods because people like those. Would you rather it be optional, or would you rather it be baked in?
No, optional like
Baked
in.
in.
I'd say optional like the Fallout. Like the Fallout
Oh
games
yeah,
sort of have.
I say
where it's
optional. I say optional but included. You
yeah,
shouldn't
exactly.
have to
like the Fallout games.
download a mod. It should be it should be just be like, do you want these realism things, and like check a box.
Yeah,
I think the Skyrim. Sorry, I think the Skyrim realism mobs definitely go above and beyond what like the Fallout built-in like survival mode does.
Yeah, that's true.
I think what made the Fallout survival modes even like worth trying. Sorry, not mods mode even worth trying out is it's not so much realism for me as it is. I definitely understand the realism aspect, but I think on the base level, there's definitely something to be said about the game difficulty, because for the reason to do the Fallout hardcore mode, their survival mode, is this: you can only save in a bed, because then it gives, like you said, it gives beds a use.
Yeah,
you can't save scum your way through something.
Yeah.
Another thing I'd like to see that Oblivion had, is for the cities to be like a bigger quest hubs. Like in Oblivion, you go to a city and there's like almost all of your quests start in town.
Yeah.
In Oblivion, and there's so many quests in every town.
Yeah.
In Skyrim, there's usually at least
30% of the holdings are basically useless.
Yeah. But like so many characters are pointless. There's no reason to ever interact with them. Like a bunch of your quests are out in the wilds, which I do like. I do like that you can just stumble upon a quest or like a little story thing. That's really fun. Especially compared to Oblivion, where like not only was that super rare, but also the outside was horrific to look at and experience. But I like for the towns and cities to be more important, I think is something I would look forward to.
Yeah,
so,
because
I just wanted just to clarify. So you had a problem with specifically the smaller towns, like basically not Markarth or like Solitude or like Whiterun, like the
even those like White. I mean, I liked them fine. It's just like Whiterun has like maybe like 5 quests.
Yeah.
And like the rest of them have less.
Yeah.
Which like especially Solitude is I think it's Solitude, right? The Imperial capital.
Northwest one.
Yeah.
It's such a gigantic city and there's nothing to fucking do in it.
Yeah. That's fair.
Okay, so it wasn't so much comparing the towns to each other. You think all the towns could use an upgrade and just
I think all the towns could use an
activities.
upgrade, and more location specific activities. Yeah,
less sort of role playing, less of the sort of like role playing quest aspect of it, I was thinking, one thing I'd like to see is a little bit more complex combat, because the combat is kind of just
Yes,
like,
the combat is so bad. I think
yeah,
the big problem with combat is that Bethesda
Difficulty
has
and
been
health
using the
scaling.
same stupid goddamn engine
yeah,
for 20 years, and they they show zero signs of ever not using this same stupid fucking engine.
mm-hmm,
And I think they would need a new engine to change combat drastically. Here's my suggestion for combat.
mm-hmm,
You rebalance it. You take away a bunch of your ability to upgrade health, and you take away a bunch of your ability to upgrade damage, and then like just like stop scaling enemies,
yeah,
basically. Like once you do, if you can take all that, because I hate one of the worst feelings in the world is leveling up and picking the damage boost option, damage boost perk, just so you can keep up with this with the way the enemy's health is scaling.
Yeah,
I
it's
hate it.
boring. It
I
doesn't add
hate it
anything.
so fucking much.
yeah,
And the combat's already so fucking bad.
yeah,
But like you have to make your level ups worse so that the combat doesn't get worse.
yeah,
Yeah, I think making the combat a little more fast paced, you could also make like the average time it takes for combat to be decided shorter, rather
yeah,
than just like I remember Skyrim, and Oblivion was even worse for this, but it was like combat was essentially you walk up to a guy and then press attack for 5 minutes until he dies.
yeah,
Like it's so it's the worst part of Skyrim by far.
mm-hmm,
and
I agree.
and I think what I suggested should be used across a bunch of games with leveling mechanics, like Divinity Original Sin.
Yeah,
Like I hate the fact uh, we're constantly upgrading our damage output and everything, but because enemies are also getting physically tougher, I'm never actually getting any better at overcoming challenges.
yeah,
I don't feel stronger.
yeah.
Well,
It is
I
tough
think
to balance, but
George, I didn't want to make I wanted to make a slightly separate point, but if you had something more closely related, you go first.
so I was just gonna say it's kind of hard to balance because you don't want to make it so like by the time like there are other games where it's like you get to level whatever and then it just becomes like too easy that it gets
Yeah.
boring. Like Far Cry Primal had this problem where it's like you basically become a god as soon as you have a pet like saber-toothed tiger or whatever. So it just became like after that you could just stomp
The difficulty
like
scale completely gets
It
ruined.
just plays the
yeah,
game for you.
yeah, you can just you
Yeah.
could be half asleep playing that game on the hardest difficulty and it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, so specific to combat,
And another thing, no, I'm just
I disagree with your point that Divinity also does it. I think the way Divinity does it makes more sense to me than the way Skyrim does it, because I don't think combat takes longer in Divinity because your damage actually does scale. Skyrim's main problem was that I've had fun fights in Skyrim, and it's like the combat is it's basic, but it works at low levels. It doesn't
Yeah.
scale, and that's its issue. It
Yeah.
falls apart.
You
at high
get
levels.
weaker at
Yeah,
lower
yeah.
levels.
It's
Or
not like-
at higher levels.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
In
it's just
fact, noticeably, I noticed this most in Oblivion, and I'm sure it happened in Skyrim. But in Oblivion, I can clearly remember by far the most powerful I ever felt was at level 3.
Actually, for stealth, that's kind of not true. It's stealth at a certain point when you have like 10 times bow
Yeah.
or 30
I remember
times stab.
I remember watching your playthrough where like Like
You can just
like
kill
you can
everything in
get
one
to a
shot.
point where you one shot everything.
Yeah, literally almost anything besides like like Alduin or whatever, but like
Mhm.
anything
you're
you can
doing a
sneak
raw-
up on.
You shouldn't have to be restricted to doing that just to feel
Yeah.
strong.
That's
which is
true.
which is my kind of my second point. If you mind me jumping into it, in that
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
for combat specifically, I want magic to actually be useful.
Yes.
Yes.
Magic scales the worst in the game. It's base damage.
I can't believe you
Can't be
don't.
upgraded
I can't. Yeah.
like you can with weapons.
I can't. You don't even get sneak attack damage on it, which is
Yeah.
the most horseshit garbage because there's a fucking mage in the assassins. But he would be
Yeah.
garbage at it because he can't sneak attack.
Yeah. It's such horse crap. I hate that you can't do sneaky magic because
I
that was
think-
always
I
what I
think
wanted to
magic-
do and never
I think-
did because you didn't get the sneak attack damage.
I also think they added. Some parts of shouts like were good. I think they shouldn't have had shouts, to be honest. I think
enjoy shouts.
they should have just like shouts were fine, but like why are they separate from magic?
Because they're
It's just
dragon.
it's just a different cooldown. It doesn't use mana.
Yeah.
So it's so you could kind of feel special and unique without specking into being a mage. Like you can still be the dragonborn. Lore-wise, you can be the dragonborn and not be
a mage.
Because I think part of the issue, especially playing console, is that on the controller compared to Oblivion, that same button that did shouts was your cast magic button. So you could cast magic and like you didn't have to without like giving up a hand.
Yeah.
You could cast magic without giving up a hand, and it was just a button. You didn't have to like, oh, I want to cast magic now, and then like switch to your magic or like.
Oh yeah, it was way easier to be like a battle mage character in Oblivion than it is in Skyrim. That was one disappointing
I think
thing.
they could also. I think just a quicker way to cycle through spells because there's so many spells that do so many different things.
Yeah.
I hate having to open the menu up as frequently as I do.
Yeah.
Like the D-pad, and it's just oh my god, the quick bar for console. It's just the D-pad, and it's just like it just brings up a list, and then you just like scroll up or down. It just pauses the game. You select what you want. Even on like PC, it's like still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
All right. So you have a bow, a sword, a shield, like a two-handed weapon, and it's like all right. That's like 4 out of 9 slots, and there's a lot more than 5 spells in the game. Not even talking about potions or consumables. So
Or shouts.
good luck like getting anything you want equipped.
Yeah. There's another thing. I watched a really good video recently. Shout out to the channel Rasputin. He recently did a video on like mini maps. That I think is really great. Which I would like to see. I would like to see Skyrim do. Basically, I don't like UI. This channel agrees with me. That's why I like his videos. UI is really useful, but as as someone who like is deeply invested in immersion, and especially with a game like Skyrim that I think really it sells itself on its immersive qualities.
But Skyrim doesn't have
Skyrim might not have a mini map. It does have like a compass, which is okay. But I feel like and like markers. I feel like they could give like basically a button or something for you to pull out a map and look at a map that has markings and stuff. That way, like I don't really like my tendency to do the Skyrim thing and just like there's a marker and just like charge straight for the marker until I see it on screen.
Yeah.
I would much rather have to like like find my way, like maybe follow roads or like find landmarks or something.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
But
So
like just a quick thing that pulls up like a diegetic like in-game map. Like if your character like unfurled a scroll and looked at a map
instead of
for a
seeing like
second.
a bird's eye view of the mountains and stuff, like
Yeah,
from the
instead of seeing a
clouds.
bird's eye view of the mountains or like having like
Do you
or
like
having like just like a waypoint everywhere.
do you like how Fallout does it with the Pip-Boy map?
Um the Pip-Boy map is okay. It ends up feeling, because you can't move while using it and like you don't see anything outside of the screen. It's a little bit better than just a raw menu, but it's not like, I really like, if you've ever played the Metro games, they have like objective lists, and like the most recent one had a mini map where you pull out a clipboard and you have objective lists on the clipboard and like a map on the clipboard, and you can keep moving and looking at that stuff
That was
if
kind
you
of a
want
pain
to.
when I actually disliked that.
Really, I liked it a lot.
It's very linear, which is the only reason why I think it kind of worked, and that I wasn't
Mhm.
reliant on a map because there's really only backward or forward. But like if you did get lost, it was kind of like there's absolutely, I mean, that's part of the game. It's supposed to be, it's definitely it's more immersive in that
Yeah.
sense. There's no objective markers, there's no map.
Mhm. Like if you could just put
I
objective
guess
markers on the map, that would be you could I feel like you could navigate pretty easily.
maybe yeah, I think I was slightly frustrated by how Metro did it, so I feel like I wouldn't go that
Mhm.
far into that end, but I do get the
Mhm.
now that you brought it to my attention, I think the Skyrim looking above the clouds does seem a little silly.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, I like
Just-
how Fallout does it because it's like, I don't know, it's not
just more mood. Yeah. It's also like baked into the game, and it's
yeah, it's not like an
like
overly detailed map either. It's just like,
yeah, the mood is pretty effective.
mhm.
There's another thing I was gonna say that I would like to see. Two things. More like post quest, especially for like the big quests where you become like a leader of some faction. I would love to see like some like management mechanics added in
Yeah,
at that point.
or at least
Oblivion
stuff to
kind of
do,
had it with the Fighters Guild.
or at least stuff to do post beating the main quest line
Mhm.
of whatever guild or
Mhm.
association.
I mean, they did have stuff to do. It was just super repetitive garbage that
yeah,
sucked.
it was just
Yeah, I
radiant
mean,
quests.
yeah, I mean something more than
Mhm.
just basically like, you
Mhm.
know, plug in bad guy quest type things.
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
story to go along with something a little like becoming leader doesn't have to be the end point of like the guild quest line. You could continue.
Yeah. I think
A lot of mods actually
making
do that.
Yeah.
making decisions as a leader and doing like management stuff is the thing I would most like to see out of that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the natural, like, okay, now you get to unlock like this part of the game essentially. Like you actually get to be the leader rather than just like the fucking companions guild. You might as well go back to being a no-name companion. Like
Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is like I feel like if they just slap some management abilities on top of just like a skeleton
yeah.
a skeleton filling crew that just has a bunch of repetitive quests, you're not going to feel too invested. So I think it does need to be a more overarching revamp of how to make the ending of those, you know, more interesting.
Yeah, like I think I want to. I don't know if this is the correct. I have a memory of like something that basically extends the once you become leader of the Dark Brotherhood, it's kind of in shambles when you take it over. There's like 2 surviving members, but the mod that I'm thinking of, I want to say it's like the Dark Brotherhood Forever or something like that. It's about like building it back up, recruiting more people with like actual names
Yeah.
and not Dark Brotherhood
Mhm.
Initiate male and female.
Yeah,
It's like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
to
That
do.
exactly
There's
that.
stuff
yeah,
to do.
that type
Exactly
shit.
that. Yeah.
That's a perfect example.
And you can
Um,
also and having like, oh my god, like the guild quests are probably the most fun I had in that game. Like the Thieves Guild quests of like
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
yeah.
sneaking
the guild
around.
quests are the best
That's
It's the
fun.
best part of the
quests
game.
in Skyrim.
Yeah,
The main
yeah.
quest is horrible.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
I like the main quest for a different
Maybe
reason.
not
Because just because
horrible,
big,
but
Yeah,
big fights are kind of fun because it's a bunch of weak enemies and you actually feel strong
Mhm.
for once.
yeah, yeah.
Also, like I also like going to heaven, and killing Alduin in heaven. That
Yeah.
was pretty sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I meant Civil War. Sorry.
Oh, the Civil War.
Civil
Yeah.
War,
Oh,
Civil War is fun
Civil
for me
War
for a
was-
different reason. I
Civil
like
War was
screaming
okay.
I like screaming death to the Stormcloaks or death to the
Yeah.
Imperials.
Yeah,
Just 'cause it's fun to-
the
Yeah.
battles
yeah.
are kind of fun. I feel like the big battles, like every combat mechanic in the game, could have been done better. But
Oh yeah, it's not
Mhm.
not
I
hard.
hate
No.
Skyrim. Skyrim has a thing that a lot of games do that annoys me. And I understand why they do it, but like where it's like friendly NPCs might as well not exist.
yeah,
They do plink damage at best. It's
yeah,
really all up to you, and I understand why they do it, but it's like
it makes
like
it
like
makes-
it really makes the
it break-
grand battles feel a
Ooh.
lot less grand.
and it breaks the immersion because you feel like the main character, not just like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
a
wow, why do
really
these
skilled
guys
person.
suck?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. In a big because this is one of the major mechanics of the game, so I figured I might as well jump in here because it's about NPC doing things. How would you want companions to change?
Mm. I didn't use them much because they fucked stealth up a lot. So I guess being better with stealth, and maybe
Okay.
more cool interactive things to do with them, like stealth, like send them
Yeah.
off to go aggro on this side or flank on that side subtly,
yeah,
or
they had-
different companion combat
I'd like
options.
to I'd like
had
to
the-
be able to I'd like to also be able to get like more companions than
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
you have to choose one.
Mm-hmm.
Also absolutely furious. Something I hate. If you actually are an idiot and you decide to befriend, what is his name, Sven or something instead of Fendal.
Yeah, Fendal gang all the
and-
way.
Yeah, Fendal's better in every single way than Sven.
Yeah.
But Sven's, I befriended Sven once because I'm like, oh, Sven's a bard. He can be my friend and do like traveling bard stuff. He will not play you music as long as he's a follower, and I despise that.
Yeah, that's dumb.
It's
That's
like
just
literally the
shitty
only thing he
Dance
could have
Lion.
possibly been. It's the only thing he could have possibly been useful for, and he didn't even do that.
Play Ragnar the Red, Sven.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
loser.
That's all you're good for.
Um,
I thought people would have stronger opinions on it. I mean, George, I guess with his stealth, that's one of the things. There was a very basic framework for like giving your companions instructions, but it was clunky and didn't work that well.
yeah,
You
exactly.
could like
Yeah.
kind of direct them to go to like a location that you could aim at,
Yeah.
or like attack an enemy that you could aim at. But I feel like the range that would have to happen at would be often to a point, and also you have to go through like dialogue trees and stuff, and that was just kind of a pain. There wasn't like a
Yeah.
button to do it quickly.
Yeah, it wasn't like
I always had
ping here,
companions
go.
also not using the best shit that I gave them.
Oh yeah, that's so
like-
annoying.
I don't
Like
want them to be
Lydia would
more
just use a
customized.
regular like hunter's bow instead of a fucking like ebony bow
That was
that I
kinda
like
clunky.
went out
Yeah.
of my way to craft for her.
And equipped, like you'll equip it, and then like you'll go back in like an hour, and she'll be using her hunting bow. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Or you'll like take away all her fucking melee weapons and only give her a bow, and she'll just produce a fucking hammer out of nowhere and use
Yeah.
that and get
Yeah,
in
it's like
your
an
way
iron hammer.
and get in your way while you're trying to fight a guy. I'm like, you stupid just shoot.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Yeah, I think the
That's part of why Fendel is the best companion, because he's the most likely person to just sit back and shoot.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
I think they would that one of the so but mechanics aside, I think another thing that I really liked about I really wish they would do more with companions. I think they tried to have too much variety and that kind of made just the individual companions like pretty diluted
Yeah.
once you got them. Like think of like Fallout. There's like what 8 companions, and they all have like their unique personalities, play styles, like and like stories and missions to do for them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Yeah,
like
Skyrim had
Lydia,
none of that shit.
as much as people like Lydia, it's like you get her for free, and then she's like the first companion you get, so that's why everybody like has at least some experience with her.
Yeah.
But she's kind of just
I
like a blank.
dislike
She's
Lydia.
she's
I
a rock.
actively
She
dislike
doesn't
Yeah.
Lydia.
actually.
She has no personality at all.
I think she's like a meme to me at this point.
I think she
like
just
Lydia
likes.
for that
I
reason.
think she just likes the player character. I
Yeah.
always, whenever
I'm
she's
sworn
like,
to
"I've
carry
sworn to carry your
burdens," I'm like,
burden,"
Yeah.
she says that
This is so
sarcastically.
sarcastic.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's really funny to me, but it's also like I still like the Fallout companions a lot better.
Yeah,
You
same
just
here.
had you had to
Mhm.
make your own character for Lydia, and just like, oh wow, she hates you, and like you had to build your own personality for her because none of them have one.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
And you also get like way too many companions for the
yeah, you
fact
get a
that
house
they're.
Carl for every hold. You get like one for like owning like houses, or maybe that's the same thing.
Mhm.
There's like mercenaries you can hire in like every major town.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
become sane to buy a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also automatically get a house, Carl.
And you get like I'm pretty sure every surviving member of like the guild of every guild can become a companion. I think
Yeah.
all of the companions can just become your companion. All of the mages, or like not all of the mages, but a lot of like at least 3 mages
Yeah.
can become companions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the guy who does a Azora's Star or whatever, I think he can
Mhm.
become a companion.
Yeah, I actually liked him
Yeah.
because
Jazargo,
he
the
had-
asshole Khajiit, can become a
because he had a
companion.
quest. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
I like that dark elf guy who was the dream killer or whatever
Mhm.
that nightmare.
Yeah.
Like, he was cool.
But we are over the 2-hour mark.
Oh yeah.
I just want to get 2 more things out.
Okay.
You said that last time.
Yeah, I said that last time. I thought of another thing. The fact that you can do every. I'm not sure how much I like the fact that you can do every single quest line. I think there should be more decisions that actually matter.
Yeah.
In the game, I felt like the only decision that mattered in any way was whether you chose Stormcloaks or Imperials.
'Cause
Yeah.
Other than
Yeah,
that,
other
you could
options.
just do everything.
Yeah.
And
I
they're, like-
simultaneously liked that and didn't like. I understand. I don't
Yeah.
know what I would rather have, but I did enjoy.
Well,
being
you could
able to do
also
everything on one
choose
character.
whether or not to kill Parthenox or whatever, right?
Oh, that's true. You could
That
choose
wasn't
whether or
really
not to kill
a
Parthenax.
choice. I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of
Yeah, no
people chose not to kill him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
I
don't
never
really
killed
get
them.
anything for doing the blade stuff because
Yeah.
that was something they just left incomplete.
Yeah.
That was like
Uh-huh.
that was a development thing, not really somewhat unrelated to that.
Yeah.
They're supposed
and
to
then-
do more with the blades, but they ran out of time.
I
And
see.
then the other thing, something to consume more resources, and like a better economy / resource consumption thing.
Well, building a
Because I
house
always
takes
start
a lot
off.
of resources.
Oh yeah. I never bought that expansion pack, so I
Yeah,
never
that-
built a house.
I kind of
like,
felt that niche. I liked Hearthstone.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just
What was
have
it
it because I have like the Skyrim
sure
Ultimate Edition. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. I'm sure I would have liked Hearthstone.
Is that what it was
but, like,
called? Did I make that up?
Yeah. That I'm pretty sure. No, it's
Hearthfire.
Hearthfire. Yeah, Hearthfire is right.
Hearthstone's
It did have
Hearth.
Yeah.
Hearthstone is a card game. Yeah.
I'm gonna look this up. This doesn't
I
sound
just
right.
like I don't really care for the way like I go from dead broke and then like
Having
with
nothing to
no
spend
in
on.
between. Yeah, with no in between, having nothing to spend anything on. I have no reason to like I'm either desperate for gold / potions or I have no need to use a potion or spend gold.
Mhm.
And there's I really
Yeah.
Sid Meier's Pirates is a fucking fantastic game, and they have a really good system set up, and obviously it wouldn't work for Skyrim, but like you can't just stockpile any resource in Sid Meier's Pirates. You can get a whole bunch of crew, but they eat a whole bunch of food, and cost and you can only get a bunch of crew if you have a bunch of money, and but the bigger the crew is, the harder it is to feed them, the harder it is to keep them pleased with the amount of money you have, and the more likely they are to leave the ship and take a bunch of the money with them.
That's a really interesting system. I don't know how it would be implemented in a game like Elder Scrolls, but I'd be interested to have them try.
I highly recommend you play Sid Meier's Pirates to experience it. But it's really a game where you can't really build a gigantic resource pool and then just start steamrolling everything.
Yeah.
It's not really maintaining your resource pool is so costly that just maintaining it is in and of itself the entire game pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
All right. I think that might be it then.
Yeah.
I feel like I could honestly.
Bring us Elder Scrolls 6, make it better.
I could talk
come
more
on,
about
idiots.
Skyrim, but
Yeah.
I could talk a little bit more about Skyrim, but I think I
Yeah.
covered every single point that I think is
me too.
Yeah.
really
main ones.
important.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm getting tired for some reason.
Yeah.
For me, it's late.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is gonna be right on YouTube, so I guess.
Yeah, we're giving this a shot. Hopefully, it didn't turn out like crap, except for my whole first 45 minutes. Sorry.
Well, yeah. I guess like and subscribe, all that jazz. We do this every Thursday night Eastern.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do this weekly.
Yeah.
Try
Well,
keyword.
Yeah.
Keyword try.